The night before the game, the Vikings football is in the air. I feel you, Nikki, for sure, man. Let's do these shout outs real quick, man. Shout out Ryan in the building. Shout out SKOL Mafia in the building. Nikki in the building. Appreciate y'all tapping in tonight. Man, this is the best night ever. Like, we get to wake up tomorrow and watch some Vikings football. That's crazy that the time has come. Solar Flare, man. Appreciate you tapping in tonight. We got Colton. What's happening? Appreciate you tapping in. Let's get it. Tis the night before football. Know what I'm saying? What's
And the
up?
creature was stirring, not even the Purple Hulk.
What's up? We got Bandito in the building, man. I love that name, man. Bandito. That shit fire.
And Solar Flare should be one of the X-Men.
Yeah, man.
Let's
we
do
in
it.
the building tonight, man. So I mean, I feel like, you know, me and Dave, it's crazy, right? Me and Dave never talk about what the hell we actually gonna talk about during the show. I mean, we telling y'all the absolute truth right now. Like, you would think like me and him would communicate and say, hey, we're gonna do the breakdown of the show like this tonight, but we don't. We
I only
don't.
can take enough. I only can take him for like 2 hours, so I don't want to talk to him the rest of the day.
We just go live, bro. We just go live. We're just like, fuck it. Let's just hit it. Let's just hit go live and just figure it out as we go.
Here's a text.
We're going live at 9:15.
Let's see. Let me find. What'd you say? Ready tomorrow tonight. Let's see. God, I can't even remember what you said. Yeah,
I was just like
it.
you want. I was like,
live tonight? Question mark 9:15. Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, that's it. There's our preparation for the show. You know what I'm saying?
And then later I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah. But I thought about some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I thought about some stuff and I'm thinking like we can make it fun. So let's do this. We're gonna do some stat predictions. All right. So we'll predict like Kirk Cousins stats, we'll predict some defensive stats like tackles and stuff like that. We'll just predict like the stars on the offense, like predict like what kind of game we think they'll have. You know what I'm saying? That's very simple. We can have some fun with it. Y'all can actually, you know, participate in that as well. So first, we're going to start out from the head man in charge. We're going to start out with Kirk Cousins. All right. So let's start out with Kirk Cousins. First, we'll do yards, and I'll let Dave, you know, start it off, and we'll actually just do yards and touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? That'll just to make it easy. So how many yards you predicting he's going to throw tomorrow? How many touchdowns?
I did a prediction video a while back, so I'll stay consistent. I said 270 and three TDs. Right. And I had well, I'll save the rest of who they went to for the other predictions.
Word.
We're already scouting QBs. Look at this guy.
Curtis. Hey, look.
Just Vibes has already got us at getting a new QB next year.
Hey, Curtis, too. Hey, look, I got Lamar on my team, bro. He playing for me tomorrow. You better jump on the bandwagon with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the boy he gonna make it happen.
Already got 24 points from Diggs, man. I'm good. I'm doing good. And that's my second receiver.
Yeah,
second.
Sure.
That's my dose receiver.
Solar Flare said Kurt for MVP. Who said what's up? Hold on. I see my boy in here real quick, man. Where my boy at? Mitch, my boy Mitch. That's what I've been looking for. Shout out Mitch, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy, man. My boy, he's Eagles fan. Me and him definitely collabing. Starting next week, man. We collabing. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him so y'all can already be there. So Purple Gang can pull up next week.
Can you tell him ping his channel
right
in
there?
Here?
It's his name. It's his name right there. Comment your channel in there, Mitch. Comment your channel in the chat. But yeah, man, me and him definitely tapping in, man. Great fella, man, for sure. Y'all support.
His channel's just called Mitch Kovsky.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. All right, listen, Cup. Hey, Carson said Cup got him 32. Yeah, how much did Cup get me? I think he got me like 20. Our scoring's a little different.
My family league, my nephew had him. He got 39 points against me.
Timmy, what's up? Timmy turn. That me wishing for a burn. Walking. What's up, Timmy, man? Purple Gang in the building. You already know that. For sure, man. It's the night before. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. We hype. So you said 270. What'd you say? 270 and 3 touchdowns?
Yeah. Hey, Mitch, I just subbed you, so go sub me.
Yeah.
Minnesota Sports Talk.
Yeah,
All right.
make sure you
There's a
sub make sure
contest.
you sub to him. Yeah, for sure.
You can win some
Let's
money.
see. I'm gonna say for Kirk Cousins, man, I'm gonna say he gonna throw for 325. I'm gonna say 2 touchdowns because I think Dalvin Cook could get a touchdown as well. So
How many yards?
325. Yeah, he gonna throw for a lot of yards, but only 2 of those are gonna be touchdowns, I believe. So we'll see. So 290. So and y'all drop y'all in the chat, man, so we can go back and look at this after the game.
Make
tomorrow.
sure you like the video, okay?
Yeah, because
Let's get it out there. Let's get more people on here.
We're definitely going live tomorrow after the game, so we'll be able to tap back in and see who was right, who was wrong, hey, who gonna eat their words, bro. So Solar said 353 TDs and 1 pick. Okay. He said he just subscribed. Appreciate you, Mitch, man, for subscribing to the man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You're 632.
Ryan said 290, 2 to 3 touchdowns with 290. Man, hey Ryan, look, you gotta be more specific, bro. Ain't no 2 to 3, 2 or 3. What you got? 2 or 3? Let's see, man. Hey, 350 with 3 tutties, though. I ain't gonna lie. Solar Flare got him winning MVP week 1.
Yeah, that's big.
Got him winning MVP week 1. Like, let's just.
I'm on the side that we're gonna run the ball a lot. I'm on the side that we're gonna run the ball a lot. So,
SKOL Mafia with the 295 and 3 T's. Okay.
Ryan got 3 TDs.
All right, so 3 TD got you.
Write that down.
But hey, the vibes is super cranked tonight, boy. Listen, we going into this game with the vibes, bro. And everybody's so we can pretty much agree on this, everybody in the chat. Kirk Cousins is gonna go the fuck off tomorrow, right? That's what the chat looking like. I mean, it's looking like we all believe Kirk going off tomorrow. That's a fact. He going off. We got Carson with the 250 and 2 TDs. So Carson a little on the lower side, but 2 TDs. Hey,
he's conservative.
Yeah, a little conservative.
I'm surprised he hasn't on 190 and traded at halftime.
Me and Carson talked on the phone for a little while yesterday. I think that was yesterday or the day before. We talked on the phone. Me and him have an understanding, man. We have an understanding about our boy Kirk. You know what I'm saying? We definitely. Maverick. What's up, Maverick, in the building, man? Appreciate you tapping in, man. Long time no see. You gotta make sure you.
Hey, we haven't got to Dalvin yet. We're on Cousins.
Yeah, hold on. We about to do Dalvin.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Just for that, we're gonna do Dalvin last.
Yeah, just hold on, everybody. Hold on. We got a long time, man. We only 8 minutes in. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. We gonna go through everybody and predict. We're talking Cousins. Yeah.
How many yards? How many TDs have you just joined? How many yards, how many TDs?
Ryan, Timmy Turner. I'm gonna say that shit every time you comment, bro. I'm fucking with you already. 300. Hey, that boy say 303 touchdowns. Thielen, KJ, and Jefferson all each getting 1. Let's do it. For sure, man. Maverick, hey, word. Let's see. Kirk Cousins is overhyped. Is overhyped. Jimmy G. Hey, JV, like, fuck all that Kirk Cousins talk tonight, innit? I feel you, man. But hey, look, JV, look, man. Have faith in him, bro. Have faith in him, bro. Have faith in him, bro, man. Come on, man. We gotta go. Listen, Purple Gang. We gotta go into tomorrow with good vibes, man. We ain't want, let's start the season off with good vibes. Now, if he don't do his thing tomorrow, JV, tap in with me, man. I'm on your team, man. But for right now, man, my boy gonna act up, man. I don't care. We
got best 4 TDs and 1 rushing TD. At best. That's Kirk Cousins making 5 TDs.
Yeah. Damn. You got Kirk going all the way. Kirk definitely winning MVP.
That's on the high side. That's his limit. That's his ceiling. That's the ceiling.
All right, let's do this. All right, let's get to Jefferson. All right, Jefferson, we're gonna do yards and receptions, and you can throw a TD in there. Yards, how many receptions and touchdowns. So there should be 3 numbers. What you got, Dave?
Oh, how many receptions too?
Yeah, like we'll do yards, receptions, and TDs.
10, 150, and 2 TDs. I didn't do that. I didn't do any reception in my video I did, but I did yards and TDs, 150 and 2 TDs. They can't stop him.
Okay. Bandito say they're gonna double Justin all day. Yeah, that's true, man. That's one thing. You know, I kind of hate when that does happen. Sometimes it depends on what defense we're playing because
they're gonna
Kirk
move
Cousins,
him and they're gonna bunch formation.
Yeah, but
you
he
can't
gonna
do
get
it.
open. He gonna get open. Yeah, JJ gonna get like 3 TDs. Damn, JV got JJ going crazy with 9 receptions. Let's get it. Timmy said 90 yards and 1 touchdown. Okay.
I would take it.
Okay.
He's gonna have more though. I'm giving him 2 TDs.
Solar
Huge red
Flare,
zone threat.
11 receptions, 125 yards and 1 TD. Let's go.
Packers are gonna think that they could just take him with Jair Alexander, right? That's his name.
Timmy Turner.
Isn't that their cornerback?
Receptions.
Jair Alexander.
Yeah, Jair. He gonna smash him.
They're gonna think that they could just handle him with just him.
Jair ain't stopping JJ. They tripping. They done bumped
They're gonna
their damn head.
Hey, we're just gonna put Jair on him, and that's all we're gonna need to do.
And then boom. You saw what happened to Jalen Ramsey, right? They're gonna get uglier than that.
Jalen Ramsey was on skates.
Jalen Ramsey, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Stephon Diggs did him dirty, boy. Did him dirty. I was like, damn, Jalen. Let's see. Jets going. All right. Let me make sure I don't miss nobody.
Everett Spicer agrees with me on the 150. How many TDs, Everett?
Jets going for 100 with 8 receptions. JJ 1 TD, 12 receptions, 140 yards. Okay. 9 receptions, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. Let's get it. Let's see. Colton. He got Jefferson at least 100+ yards, at least 1 TD, definitely at least 1. Yeah, I'm with you on that. He definitely getting a TD tomorrow. That's a fact. If anybody score on the team, it's gonna be him and Cook for sure. You know that. Let's see. SKOL Mafia, 7 receptions, 9 targets, 125 yards, and 2 TDs. Okay. So you got him catching some bombs then. I like that. You got him catching some bombs for real. Jair Alexander might get popped on 1v1. He definitely getting it. Everett say 150 receiving. Let's see. That's 2 times. Let me make sure I got everybody here. All right, facts. So let me go ahead and put mine in, man. I'm gonna say that my boy gonna get 9 receptions, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. I'm gonna give him 1 touchdown because see, I can't contradict myself, man, because I have my score prediction, which we'll do at the end. You'll see why I'm picking the way I'm picking, man. I can't, I gotta make sense. I gotta make sense. But he will score at least. I got him scoring 1 touchdown to start the season tomorrow.
He's built himself up so much this offseason that he just gotta perform.
Yeah.
What we got Solar Flare. How do you think Rager will do on the Vikings?
I think he'll do good.
I think he's a role player, honestly. I don't think he's gonna quite yet be our 3rd receiver. I think he starts out as our 4 and our punt returner, and he'll see the field on offense, but I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't get a pass thrown. He didn't catch a pass.
I think he'll get a couple targets, maybe 3 or so. You know what I'm saying? I could see that happening because y'all got to remember, man, we're gonna be passing a lot more than we did last year. So I hope Kirk got that arm rested up, man. Because
this is brought to you by Culver's. Good.
I love Culver's, man. Shout out Culver's, man. Culver's good as hell. I got one around the corner from me, man. I love that fish sandwich.
Oh shit! That's what I just had today for the first time. It was amazing.
Sandwich busting.
Damn it! That was good. That was so really good. My wife had one too.
I love that sandwich, man. All right, so everybody got their JJs. All right, let's go. All right, so let's see. What should we do? Another receiver? I guess let's do another receiver because everybody was loving KJ, man. Let's get KJ out the way. So we done did JJ. Let's do KJ. Drop it in the chat, man. What's KJ gonna go for tomorrow, man? Now this is like a debut for KJ because my boy just been going crazy in training camp. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been talking about him, how he's took another step and he's just out there burning everybody. What we got for KJ tomorrow, man? What you got, Dave?
Just because I'm doing the math in my head. 220. Let's see.
Yeah, y'all. Everybody, keep in mind what y'all said Kurt was gonna throw. Now,
I'd say 4 catches, 50 yards, no TDs.
All right.
That puts me at 200. So I got 170 left.
All right. JV said 5 catches, 40 yards, no touchdowns. Okay. All right. Timmy got him going 120 for 1 touchdown, 12 receptions. Go crazy with him. Timmy got everybody acting bad out there tomorrow, man. Shit, I hope the game going like Timmy calling it, boy, because if so, we balling. Solar Flare said KJ 5 targets, 73 yards, 0 touchdowns. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't miss nobody real quick. These things moving fast. Ryan, KJ 70 yards, 0 touchdowns, 8 receptions. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say KJ gonna have 5 receptions. KJ's gonna have 5 receptions for about 70 yards. I'm gonna say about 70. I think he's gonna get targeted enough where really, and I think one of those receptions is gonna be like a 50-yarder. I'm gonna say he's gonna have like 150 yard, like a bomb that he'll catch. And
you had Cousins going 325, right? That's what you said.
I think so. I think I had Cousins. Did I say
Maverick,
325?
KJ will have a crap ton of first downs.
Hold on. Did I say Cousins would have 325 or 225?
325.
Nah, I ain't say 325. I ain't say he was gonna go crazy like that. Did I? Oh yeah, I might have. Yeah. All right.
Well, if it's 225, you already gave up all those yards and then some.
No, so I got all right, that's right. So I'm right. All right, yeah, I'm sticking with that. Let's see. Corey. What's up, Corey? Yo. Hey, for
8
sure,
receptions.
Man.
8 receptions, huh? Damn, I think this is the most chats we've ever had.
Hey, Corey, you know we going crazy this year right here. Oh, I said 325, Carson. All right, I said 325. So I got JJ going. I got JJ going for what I said.
115.
Yeah, 115, and then I got 70.
Steel trap.
Yeah, so that's right. Yeah. All right, I'm in the game.
I got us at 200 right now.
All right, so let me just make sure I add up my math too. So I said he's gonna have 70, so 115. So I'm at 185.
I gotta change mine unless 70 yards are going to go.
I'm about to say, hold up, I might not be on track either. That means Thielen about to go crazy. I got Thielen going for 200. I got Thielen going for 150.
Yeah, mine's not looking good right now.
But
my math.
This predicting stats is getting a little harder than I thought.
All right, I gotta lower I'm lowering JJ to 125. I need some room here for the rest of the team. So I'm at 175. That gives me 95 left.
Yeah. No, all right. I got 130 left. All right, so we'll go to
and I'll give Cousins 275. That gives me another 5 to play with.
Yeah, because I got 325 minus 185. Yeah, so I got 140 left. That's good.
280. I'm going 280 with Cousins. 280. There we go.
Yeah,
so that puts me at 175. That gives me 25. That gives me 105 left to give out.
I got 140
Now it
left.
will work.
All right, now we going Thielen. What we got for Thielen, man? Y'all let me know what y'all got for Thielen. Go ahead, drop it in the chat. Thielen, Adam Thielen, my boy. That's right back there, man. My boy. Don't do my boy dirty, man. Drop Thielen in the chat. Who you got, Dave?
I had 80 and 1 touchdown on my thing, but I now have to lower it. I'm going to go 70 and 1 touchdown.
70 and 1 touchdown? All right.
Yeah.
All right. 70 and 1 touchdown.
I had 80 and 1 touchdown. I can do 80 and 1 touchdown. That leaves me 25 left to give to Cook.
Yeah. There you go. 80 and 1 touchdown. Don't forget we got a tight end.
Didn't we already do the tight end?
Nah, we didn't do tight ends, yeah.
Never mind. Thielen 60 and a touchdown. I gotta leave room for him. I gotta leave room for the tight end.
All right, 8 catches, 90 yards, 0 touchdowns. Okay, Thielen, 110 yards, 10 receptions, 2 touchdowns. Boy, Ryan got him going crazy. Adam Thielen, 97 yards, 8 receptions, 1 touchdown. Thielen,
He's a pretty
66 third down
exact
conversions. Okay.
97 or 8, 97 and a half yards. It's pretty accurate there, 97.
Yeah, 97. That sounds about right. I can see him doing something like that.
Thielen, 6 third down conversions.
I like that.
Bandito.
I like that, Bandito. Good call, bro.
6.
That's a lot. I mean, hey,
and since KJ's gonna have a crap ton from earlier, remember KJ's someone said crap ton.
Yeah, Adam, 6 receptions, 40 yards, 1 touchdown. Timmy Turner. Let's go. I like that. Timmy shit looking on track now. He coming down a little bit. He had the first 2 players going crazy. Gotta save room with whatever you call it. Hey, we coming back to this video tomorrow. We are gonna check the facts. All right, y'all. The live chat uploads about 12 hours after the video load. So I'll be able to go back and check these.
It might be okay because sacks count against passing yards. There we go.
Yeah.
Sacks count against passing yards, so I'm gonna be okay.
So I got Adam Thielen. I got Adam Thielen going for I'm gonna say 73 yards, right? I'm gonna have him going for 73 yards. He will have a touchdown. Yeah, because I got
3.
Yeah, 73, man. I'm being real. I'm getting right to the money. So if I'm doing 73 yards, right? That leave me with 67 more yards, according to what I said, Kurt. And I already said that JJ gonna have a touchdown. I said Kurt's only gonna have 2 touchdowns.
Hey, it's okay because sacks count against passing yards. So there you go.
Okay. I said Kurt only gonna have 2 touchdowns. Adam Thielen will be the other one. All right. So Adam Thielen will have a touchdown. JJ have a touchdown. I'm more confident of Adam Thielen scoring than anybody because I mean y'all know, man. Adam Thielen in the red zone. Cousins loves looking for him because he just knows how to get open.
Well, technically, the sacks count against team passing yards.
Yo, we're not worried about what you talking about with your sacks, man. Make your dang predictions, bro. Let's see. I got 40 yards left. Ryan said he got 40 yards left.
Dude.
Adam will score 2 touchdowns. Yeah, so now we're going to do Irv Smith. Let's just go ahead and get the Irv Smith now.
I had 3 catches for 40.
All right, 3 catches for 40. No Irv TDs. Smith. Y'all drop your Irv Smith down in the chat. Let's get it. Irv Smith, what we got? 36-17. Paul H, 36-17. Oh, that's the score. I got you. That's what you calling the score. No, we doing individual player stats, Paul. We doing what you think Irv Smith gonna have tomorrow, man? What you think Irv Smith gonna do? You joined a little late, but you can still tap into the party, baby. Irv Smith, we on Irv Smith. Let's drop him. What you got, Dave?
Reception. I said 3 for 40. No TDs.
Right. 3 for 40. All right. I'm going for tight end Irv Smith. 8 receptions, 58 yards, and 1 TD. Okay. All right, Nikki. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop mine, man, while we waiting for y'all to come up with it. I'm gonna say, how many yards I got left? I think I got like 67 yards left. I'm gonna say Irv Smith's gonna have 40 of those. All right. Irv Smith's gonna have 40 of those. And that, I mean, he's not gonna have no touchdowns, but he'll have like 4 receptions. They'll average about 10 yards a reception, something like that. They'll equal out to it. So he'll have 40. I'm gonna say he's gonna catch 40 yards. That's why I'm not starting him tomorrow. So I got 27 yards left. I only got 27 yards left, baby, and you know who that going to, man. You know, it got to go. It got to go to the next player we talk about. Irv Smith, 40 yards. Let me make sure I get all y'all real quick. Ryan said Irv, 4 receptions, 35 yards, no touchdowns. Irv, 38 yards, 6 receptions. All right. Irv, 38 yards, 6. Okay.
Jalen Rager, 1 reception, 5 yards.
Timmy with the Irv, 40 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 receptions. Okay. All right. Ryan with the Jalen Rager, 1 reception, 5 yards, 0 touchdowns. You could throw that in there. We ain't really touch on him, but that's how you could throw that in there. That's what's up.
Yeah, why not?
Write it down, man. Once you commented on this video, man, it stays forever.
1 for 5. Write that down.
Hey, don't go editing y'all comments neither now. You know it lets me know if y'all edit now. Don't go crazy. Let's see. Johnny Munt, 3 receptions, 45 yards. Okay. Oh man.
How about Ellefson? What do you got for Ellefson?
What you got for Ellefson, Carson? Ryan said I'm out of yards.
And Jalen Naylor.
All right, Ryan, you out of yards. So that means
how about CJ Ham?
Yeah.
I'm on CJ Ham.
Oh, hey, y'all know CJ Ham gonna have like 40 yards, man. You know Kurt. Dude, Kurt loves CJ Ham.
How many times did he throw to like 10 different receivers? A lot.
Yeah. Is Naylor inactive?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Are you asking or are you telling? I don't know.
I don't think. I don't know if he's on the 46. If that's what you're saying. I don't know.
Yeah. Hammer time. All right, man.
They don't have to say that till the day of the game, so I don't think. Yeah.
I think he will be. Okay. Hammer time. All right, here we go, man. Y'all ready? Cook. Dalvin Cook himself, man. Let's drop it. Now, with Dalvin, if you do have some reception yards left, if you have some receiving yards left, go ahead, throw those in there too. But do your receiving yards if you have them, rushing yards and touchdowns. So just rushing yards. We're not doing attempts and all that. Just yards and touchdowns.
I'm having 100. I had him as 125 yards and 1 TD. So whatever I had left on receptions, that's how many receiving yards he had. Right. I think it's in the teens. And then the rest in rushing. Yeah, 125 total yards and a TD.
125 total yards. Dalvin, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay. All right. Facts. Now keep in mind, this is why predicting these stats, man, you got to keep track, because at the end of the show, we're going to do score predictions and your numbers got to make sense. Make sure your numbers make sense, man. Don't sound crazy out here on this chat, man. Make sure your numbers add up. All right. If you say
some of these guys got to score 55 points.
Yeah. If you say the score going, like, for example, if the score is going to be 21 to 28, that means Dalvin can't have 2 touchdowns. Irv got 2 touchdowns. JJ got 3 touchdowns. It just won't work. I'm sorry. All right. 15 carries. Let's go down and see what everybody think Cook got here. All right, so JV with the 100. All right, we got that. All right, Solar Flare, Dalvin Cook, 17 reception yards. Okay, 114 rushing yards, 1 TD. All right, I like that. Carson with the SKOL Purple podcast, man, 15 carries, 5 receptions for 115. Let's go. Dalvin, 110 rushing yards, 1 TD. Let's go. And a score. Okay, you got him with a touchdown. 2 touchdowns, 115 combined, 5 receptions. Okay. All right. I got Dalvin Cook going for I'm gonna say 100 and I'm gonna say 105, man. 105 and a tut. 105 and a tut, man. That's what I'm going with. 105 and a tut, man. I think he's gonna break 100. I just think he's gonna barely break 100 though. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they're saying that Green Bay's run defense is really good. I ain't sleeping on them. They say the defense really good. I don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk game, but we are gonna win. We're going to win, but it's going to be a battle out there for sure. It's going to be a battle. Let's see. 1 touchdown, 1 reception, 10 receiving yards, 100 rushing yards on 17 carries. Let's go. I like that, Timmy. Let's get it. All right. So we went through the offense. What we'll do is, if y'all have any field goals, if y'all think that Greg the leg is going to kick any field goals, man, let's just do this. What will be his longest field goal tomorrow? How many yards will be Greg's longest field goal tomorrow? It has to be one that you're thinking he's going to make. All right. So 50, 60, 30, 40. What you got? Drop it in the chat, man. How many yards is his longest field goal going to be? And how many field goals is he going to kick tomorrow? Not extra points, field goals.
3 55 yards.
3 55 yards. All right. Solar Flare got 59 yards. Okay. All right. He will shock some people. All right. Bandito, 51. Okay. 54 yards. Let's go. So we thinking he going to knock some shit back. All right. 12-yard chip shot. 1 for 1. Okay. All right.
I wouldn't mind that.
1 for 50. Appreciate you, Minnesota Star, tapping in with us tonight. 1 for 50. Okay. All right. Hey, he good. He good from 50 too. He better from 50 than he is from 20 and 30. It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
47. Okay. Timmy with the 51. Greg with the leg. You know that. Carson with the 1 field goal for 47. Let's see. Final score 37-35. Greg game winner from 59.
I don't think my heart could take that, Solar Flare. I don't think it could take it.
I tell you what, though, Solar Flare, if it happens like that, I'll be happy as hell. We definitely giving you a shout out tomorrow for calling that on the head, because I wouldn't be mad.
I don't know if I could speak after that.
Yeah, I will be kind of, my heart is going to be.
I don't think I could live after that. I don't know.
It's going to be bumping, boy. And then, you know, they send it to commercial break. You know, they're going to send it to commercial break right before he kicked. Well, I'm going to be sitting there like this. I ain't going to lie. I hate when them games come down to shit like that, boy. That shit, y'all just don't understand, man. I think I need to go live during the game so y'all can really see, man. I be pasting, bro. Like, I don't know if anybody else does, but like I be up in my living room, like walking back and forth. Like I be
all right,
tripping.
Nikki.
I don't even notice.
Jalen Reagor. What do you guys predict for Jalen Reagor?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody drop Jalen Reagor, man. See me, I don't really have nothing for Jalen, man. All my yards are used up. I don't think
got him
he's
with
really
a punt return for a
yeah, I think he'll return some punts. So if y'all want to do like, you know, what do you think his longest punt return is going to be tomorrow? Do you think he's going to get 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards? We can drop that. Let's have fun.
I had a prediction where we either had a 40-yard kick return or better, or a 30-yard punt return or better. One or the other.
There you go. We can do that too. So drop your King Kene too. Drop King Kene for kick return. How many? What do you think his longest return is going to be? And what do you think Reagor's longest punt return is going to be tomorrow? Let's see, 30-yard punt return. Okay. 33-yard. Okay. Jalen, 1 reception, 5 yards. That sounds about right, though, with a 40 punt return. I could see that, because I could see Jalen just getting worked. And he wasn't with the team all.
Which Jalen?
All training camp.
Which Jalen?
Yeah, not Naylor. We talking about Rayler right now. we talking about Rayler.
He is our third string punt returner, Jalen Naylor.
We talking about Lager, Lanen. I don't know who it is. We got too many damn double names on our team for real, man. Why the hell?
Jesus, how did that happen?
We got so many twins on our team. Let's see. Skills Mafia. Damn, bro. Hold on. What Bills Mafia? What my boy Bills Mafia say? Let's see. Or SKOL Mafia. I think if our defense gives up 35 points tomorrow, nothing is fixed. Yeah, if that happens. I don't think that's going to happen. We ain't giving up no 35, SKOL Mafia. No, we not. Kene, 59-yard, okay, return after their 4th TD. Oh, so the Flare getting specific with it. Okay. All right, so this is me. I got Reagor with a 15-yard punt return. That'll be his furthest. And then I got Kene with I'll say 38-yard kick return. I say 38-yard kick return. So that's what I got on that. All right, how many? This is a fun one. Let's do this. How many sacks will Garrett Bradbury allow tomorrow? Let's go, chat. Drop it in the chat. What you got, Dave?
0.
Okay. You going 0. Okay. What we got, chat? Let's get it. How many sacks will Garrett Bradbury allow tomorrow? Because this one, I'm getting on y'all head, boy. I'm going to be on y'all tomorrow when I see this game. We going to see. Answer with caution. I just hope we take a couple shots tomorrow, as in Cousins throwing downfield. Yeah, I'm with you. Though, Carson, for sure. SKOL Mafia said 1. All right, Carson, 1.5. All right, so 1.5 sack.
You can't give him 1.5.
Yeah, you can.
You cannot give up a half sack.
Why not?
Okay, go ahead.
Because if you think about it, right, if a player on their team has a half a sack plus one has 1 sack, that's pretty much 1.5.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just never saw it that way, I guess.
Yeah, like you ain't never you know, if you look at certain players' stats, they'll have
makes
half.
Sense.
They'll have
half. Yeah, and on a making a sack, but yeah, you're right. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Carson. I didn't mean to jump on.
How many
that
pressures for Bradbury? No, how many sacks? How many sacks allowed, Ryan? For me, 5. 5. He's gonna allow 5 sacks, or he's gonna allow 5 pressures.
I think he's only allowed 4 last season. So
yeah, we talking about how many sacks will he allow? Solar Flare said 50. Oh, we talking about Greg. Oh yeah, I didn't even say my father's Greg one. My Greg prediction. He's gonna kick a. I'm gonna say a 48 yarder. Let me just throw that out there so I can come back to that. All right. All right. Ryan said 0 sacks. All right. So Ryan's expecting Garrett Bradbury to have a good game tomorrow. Okay. I hope that's what the case is.
Bradbury only gave up 4 sacks last year.
I'm gonna say he's gonna give up 1. I'll say he'll give up 1 tomorrow, man. I say he'll give up 1 to Kenny Clark. And that's not gonna be that bad. Giving up 1. I mean, it is what it is. I'm more focused on him allowing pressures over and over again. You give up a sack, it happens to the best of them, but to allow pressure over and over again is when it's going to become a problem.
Tied for second last year. And PFF says he was tied for second of giving up 4 sacks last year for centers.
Solar Flare said Garrett will allow 43.5 sacks. Damn, Solar Flare. We know who your least favorite player on the team is.
4. He only gave up 4 last year, tied for second.
Dave like to stick up for the goddamn players on the team now. Come on. Now you're sticking up for Garrett Bradbury.
I'm just pointing. People are acting like he gave up 16. People are acting like he gave up 16 sacks last year. Like he gave up 17, like 1 every game. 4. So I feel good about saying 0.
Are we really doing this right now?
I'm just saying 0 just because of math.
Yeah,
math.
I feel you. I'm gonna say 1.
Just because of math. That's all. That's all I am saying 0.
Yeah. So he only gave up 4 sacks last year. That's it. Wow, that's not that bad.
20. Yeah.
So I wonder why we think he's so bad then. What's the problem? If he only gave up 4 sacks last year.
Pressures.
Probably. Yeah, pressures. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what the pressures are.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I mean, I'm gonna say he'll give up 1, but like I was saying earlier, I just hope he don't allow pressure over and over again. All right, so we got Garrett Bradbury.
Oh, and tied for 4th fewest penalties among centers.
There we go. Okay, Dave. Hey, leave it to Dave, man. Garrett Bradbury's
just looking on the positives, man.
And definitely
Pro Bowler. Pro Bowler. Garrett Bradbury.
Let Dave sell it, boy.
Pro Bowler. Garrett Bradbury. Let's go.
Dave gonna sell us, boy. Garrett Bradbury, that guy. Like what are we talking about? We need to get rid of
Schlottman. Just sit on the bench, man.
Yeah,
just
right.
Watch and learn.
Nikki said 0 sacks. Okay, our O-line is all right. Yeah, I think our O-line's a lot better, man. It's stated now that Ingram starting right guard. Let's go. My boy is starting out there. I called that.
Ragdoll Ed.
Me and Dave really called that when we drafted him. We said that. Well, I know I did a video specifically saying that Ed Ingram's probably the one rookie that has the best chance of actually starting. Like he might be the only rookie that starts. And so far, who else is going to start? That's a rookie tomorrow, though. I mean, he might be it. Yeah. So I called that right on the head, and y'all can go back and check the facts on that. Boy, go look at my Ed Ingram video. I said it. So yeah, give my motherfucking flowers now.
And then probably the guy with the most, playtime probably is Asamoah tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've seen apparently he has an injury.
What do you mean as a rookie? Oh, you mean defense on the defensive side?
Well, on the rest of the rookies, the most playing time tomorrow, outside of starter Ed Ingram, probably Asamoah, then probably Evans. Seen, I think, slightly injured. He aggravated an injury. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
so it's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have been seen all day. But and it looks like Evans is above Booth in the depth chart. So, and only because Evans has been that good, not necessarily Booth has been that bad, but Evans has been that good.
Yeah, Nikki. I think Justin Jefferson is gonna dominate that matchup against Jair, man. I think he's gonna dominate. I stated it in my matchup.
Not caught up here.
He's gonna dominate, bro. Dominate.
We have a Christian Ponder sighting.
Christian Ponder will pop off tomorrow. Yeah. All right, let's do. In my opinion, Kurt over Stafford.
Dave, you
Hey,
mean first team
Dave
All
was big
Pro?
on that. Dave
Yeah,
actually,
Ryan,
Dave
first team All
actually
Pro.
sent me this. Yeah, Dave sent me this text looking just like this, except that in my opinion, that night.
And I did a video on it, and I got hell from my friend for it.
Yeah. You know,
Kirk is greater than Stafford.
Like, I'm not gonna agree with that yet, only because I mean it's one game, man. Come on, man.
Like people forgot about the decade of.
Man.
People forgot about the decade of super mediocrity that he's exuded in
Minnesota Star. I'm with you, Minnesota Star, man. I'm with you on this, man. Bynum, that's my boy, man.
Yeah,
Bynum, that's my
player.
boy. He's solid. He really is, man. He doesn't get talked about enough. You know, but I'm gonna change that though, man. You know, now that I got a platform, man, a Vikings platform, I'm definitely gonna change that. I'm gonna start giving him his flowers, man.
Speaking of Vikings platforms, here's Minnesota Sports Talk.
What is it? Oh, you talking about Minnesota Sports Talk? Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, speaking of platforms, I took my time to queue up the Minnesota Sports Talk. Go subscribe. Thank you. I'm milking it over here.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to add. I'm gonna send
the
Carson
2 fastest growing YouTube channels of Minnesota sports.
For sure, man. We growing.
Thanks to you guys. You guys. I'm pointing at you over there.
Hey, Carson. I can't see you right now because I'm looking. I'm trying to look for Carson's freaking.
I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing at them. I'm saying you guys.
Oh yeah, man. Purple Gang, bro. Like, hey, listen. They the truth, man. The truth, man.
I think Dancer will be pretty good. Solar Flare. That's your guy. That's your man crush. Haven't bought his jersey yet.
Yeah.
Ryan says he's unsure on Bynum. I'm not. I think I think he's just a solid player.
Hey Carson, I sent you the link, bro. Go ahead, just get in. Go ahead, get in the lobby, man. We're gonna add our boy Carson tonight, man. We're gonna get Carson up on here so we can talk some football, my boy. We're gonna get Carson up in here with us, man. Let's see. Andrew Booth Jr. and Lewis Seen are going to play tomorrow. I think Lewis Seen's out, Nikki. Andrew Booth. Andrew Booth might.
I don't know if he's out.
I don't know.
I got the report right here. Lewis Seen is questionable.
Oh, he's questionable.
Did not practice Friday. Limited practice on 30, DNP on Friday. He is not doubtful, but questionable.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
And that's why I went with Asamoah as the next guy that's going to get the most playing time. Jonathan Bullard's questionable, but he did have full practice on Friday. And Alexander Madison, they do not... Yeah, they had no designation, so he should be a full go. He didn't practice because of a personal issue. I do not know what that personal issue was.
Booth will get cycled in. Alan Lazard doubtful for tomorrow. Yep, I seen that. Alan Lazard is doubtful.
Most likely that means he's out. Doubtful usually means you're out.
Yeah, when you're doubtful, it means you pretty much ain't going in there. And you know what? I wasn't worried about him any motherfucking way, so it don't matter. Even if he played, that shit was not gonna move the needle for me at all. At all. That shit wasn't gonna move the needle at all. You know? So it is what it is. That's a fact. I think, man, to be real, I think that Dobbs rookie gonna be their number 1 receiver after this year. That's a fact.
And they have a guard and their best tackle are questionable.
Yeah.
Jenkins and
Bakhtiari was doubtful tomorrow too. Yeah.
No, you got him as questionable right now. At least on Vikings.com.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me add my boy real quick. Let me see something really quick. I tried to create a quick background just now. Let me see if it'll work. When I add 3 now. Let's see, where is it at? Let's see if this does it. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Nah, you like that, innit, Carson? You like that? I made that real quick. I need to move that skull over a little bit, but it still says what it needs to say. Let's go. What's up, Carson?
Yeah, fancy.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
good
man, I'm
stuff.
getting a little better at this thing, man. I just made that just now, like on the quick fly.
You're
It was
passing me
good.
up already.
I know,
Doesn't
man.
take much, but you know.
Turning into a graphic designer out here on the fly. Let's
That's
go.
right. That's right.
All right, but yeah, man, what we got, Carson, man? Appreciate you tapping in too, man. You were doing your predictions and things like that. You was participating in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on, man? What we got going on? Hey, I was on Carson's show last night. Was that last night, Carson? Or was that the night before?
Thursday night.
That was Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night,
Yep.
man. We had a hell of a time, man. We made some predictions there, and that's why I say. And then I was on the Curd on Spotify. I sent that to Dave, man. Actually, there's a group called the Curd, which they do audio podcasts, man. And I did predictions, and we talked for like an hour. Those dudes, they was cool as hell, man. Had a good time, man. It's on my Twitter.
That's a pretty clever name for them. And
yeah,
then,
the Curd, cheese curd.
I don't know if you've heard the Pack a Day podcast. That's a pretty That's a pretty cool name.
I subscribed to him today.
Yeah, I reached out to them to try to get us on.
Subscribe to a Green Bay Packers channel.
Well, I want to hear what they got to say.
I have listened just because, you know.
His like headline was that the Vikings should have rebuilt. I know you probably thought they should have fucking rebuilt.
Yeah,
I know you thought that.
Because now we might actually beat you tomorrow.
Yeah,
and he even said that. He says, "I won't be surprised if we got beat by the Vikings the first game." I'm like, you should be believing that because it's gonna happen. Yeah.
So Carson, man, Carson, really quick, bro. Because you know, me and you, when we did the show with you Thursday night, man, and with your boy, man, what was his name again? Chandler.
Yep.
Yeah, man, with Chandler, man. Shout out Chandler too, man. He was making some dope ass predictions as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, me and you already pretty much threw out our vibes Thursday night. You know what I mean? And things can change in 2 days, believe it or not, with football. When you look at, you know, the injuries and just things like that, you know, things you could change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. Appreciate you subscribing to my boy Carson, man. Yeah,
every one of you guys,
every one of y'all, make sure y'all go subscribe to him.
Go to Skull Purple Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's get him over 30. If I'll get him to 40 tonight. Get him to 40 tonight.
I've got to catch up to you guys a little bit here.
Yeah, man. He got 25 right now, right? You were on the.
You put out 50 videos a day, like
so. Yeah, I'm not quite
MC
up
Rap.
to the standards of MC Rap over there. The purple Martin Luther King Jr. over there.
There we go.
Just lower your quality. Just put it out there, lower your quality like MLK over here.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you know, I probably should. I do have random thoughts throughout the day. I should probably just make
just put that shit up. Just put it out there.
You know?
Yeah, just put that shit out, man. You gotta do what I do, man. You know what I mean? Like I just be talking shit. Like I don't got no facts at all. I just hit record.
He's got
hey, you know,
he's got an alarm clock. You got an alarm clock he sets for 6 minutes. You make sure he's done by the time it rings.
Damn right. Damn right.
That's right.
Hey, but yeah, man. So Carson, what you think tomorrow, man? What's the vibes, man? What's the vibes? Like how many sacks? Let's do this. Here we go. Ryan, appreciate you asking this question. This will be our question for the chat. Y'all make sure y'all drop it down in the chat when we ask the question. All right, here we go. How many sacks for Daniil and Z Smith? Now this will be combined, and me and Dave actually did this before, but we starting over now. How many sacks will they get? We'll start with you, Carson.
I'm gonna say 3 sacks combined for tomorrow.
All right, 3 sacks. What you got?
Vikings
Dave?
might have more than that as a whole, though.
I had 5 as a team, and I didn't know necessarily, but I would agree with Carson with that with 3. But I had the 5 as a team as my prediction video I did.
Okay, all right, 5 as a team. All right, I'm gonna say, all right, so let's see what we got here before I answer. So Ryan said 3 for Daniil. Nikki said 5 sacks.
Ooh.
Okay, 5 sacks.
5 total between the two.
Return for Daniil.
Yep. So he said 5 for Daniil, 3 for Z. So Ryan saying 5 total too. Okay,
it's
y'all
gonna be like a
crazy.
2009 Aaron Rodgers getting attacked. You remember that game? Jared Allen just feasted on Aaron Rodgers. Oh man,
telling you, going crazy. All right, man. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm liking the sound of this, boy. We got good vibes in the building tonight, though, man. Everybody's feeling good. You know, nobody's with.
I'm just waiting for something to happen where we're just gonna have it all come crashing down tomorrow.
No, don't do that.
I have a small feeling. I still think that we're gonna win, but just all the optimism right now. Like there's gonna be
way too much. We got way too much optimism. Speaking of optimism,
let's come back down to earth.
That's right.
SKOL Purple Podcast is at 27. Let's get him to 40.
All right.
Go over there. SKOL Purple Podcast.
He's keeping
we
up
got
on
a running tab at 27
am,
right now. Get him to 40 right now. Stop.
I'm about to put him in the chat. I'm gonna pin it.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it.
Boom.
Yeah, you already know, man.
I'm refreshing, and I only see 27. Come on, guys. Let's get him up there. Great content. It's long form.
Yes,
a lot of content. Yep. I've gone live on there. It's awesome. Go over
Dave's
there.
been on. Rap was on the other day.
Yeah, man. I had a good ass time, man. I had a good ass time.
Two University of South Dakota graduates. We know the Summit League.
Go Yotes, baby.
We know the Summit League. It wasn't the Summit League when I was there, though.
Yeah.
It was Division 2.
It's been a minute since you've been there, huh, Dave?
It was a few minutes and then some.
Hey, Ryan said Dalvin Tomlinson won't get a tackle.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
Hey, I'm with
30.
you.
We're at 3-0, baby. 3-0.
Let's go.
Let's get it at 40. Let's go. Those are rookie numbers. Let's get those numbers up.
Hey, Ryan, bro. Hey, Ryan, I am with you, though.
31.
Bro. I am not a fan of Dalvin Tomlinson, bro. I'm not. I am not. Absolutely not. I don't know why. Yeah, like, how do y'all feel about, let's get on him. But I mean, because honestly, I don't really I think that he was a wasted, us going out and they made it seem like this big splash and they did all this video of him coming to the facility. I'm like, yo.
He never really lived up, I guess. I'm interested to hear what Dave has to say, but I don't think he ever really lived up to his draft stock because I think he was a lot more highly touted coming out, and the Vikings were hoping that maybe the Giants were just that kind of inept coaching, and then bringing Dalvin Tomlinson in to Minneapolis, that with some good coaching, he would kind of be able to resurge. Because when they signed him, wasn't he just 26 years old? So still thought there was maybe some potential there. And I think that's kind of the similar type of thing they're doing with like Ross Blacklock here. They're kind of trying to do that same type of thing. Obviously, Blacklock's only 2 years removed from being drafted. So, but I think
they must got a strategy. That's why I'm looking at it, because I'm thinking like the three guys that are starting are only going to be there on first and second down. And then they're all going to get replaced for third down. That's the way I'm looking, and they're going to keep people in and out and fresh. And I thought they wanted to focus on run, and I know it was Tomlinson's forte coming onto our team, but yeah, he had a regression last year. But how much was it the scheme? They were running that will on us. Who knows what happened last year? Hopefully it's an anomaly. But I think they're focused on, hey, let's put him at end. Phillips is an upgrade at nose tackle. He's showing in practice the joint practice and the little bit of preseason he had, that he's going to be fine right there. And then you got Bullard, who I've been
Did Phillips play in the preseason? I don't remember.
First game he was in there in the first couple of the first drive or two.
Okay.
But then Bullard apparently is and other people are talking about him, how he's really good at stuff on the run.
That's what we need. Honestly, you know what? If Jonathan Bullard comes in here and that's all he does, that's all we need from him, because we've got the pass rushers to be able to go along with his ability to stop the run. So I think
if we can get this to be third and long a lot of times, boom, that's what we need.
I think we're going to see him in there quite a bit tomorrow, because Green Bay, I think they're going to try and establish the run early, to be honest with you. And I think the Vikings, if they can, like you said, force some third and long situations, then that's going to be beneficial, because Rodgers, with kind of usually their offensive line's pretty good, but some injuries, some guys getting older, whatever. Elton Jenkins isn't 100%. Bakhtiari's not. So I think the Vikings, if they can use some of that speed of Danielle Hunter and Zadarius Smith, I think they're going to be able to have a little bit of a coming out party, I guess, for 2022 tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see. But
I look at Harrison Phillips too, though, as you know, he really, what did he have? 1 sack last year for the Bills? I think he had like 1 sack, 1 or 2 sacks.
Yeah, I think Phillips is probably pretty similar, wouldn't you say, Dave? He's kind of more of the run stopper.
I think that's more of his thing. Sacks aren't really his thing.
One of the things when he interviewed about it, you know, he goes, I mean, that was my big deal coming into college, was that I was a pass rusher. And then when he said he was in the pros, is that I'm just playing within the defense. I think, honestly, he could bull rush people. I don't necessarily know if he has pass rush moves because that's not his game. That's not what they want him to do. And I don't think that's what they want him to do on this defense. But could he? Yeah, I think he could. But I don't think that will help us necessarily of him trying to go in the gap. I think he's trying to push that nose tackle back into the quarterback. It works the same with the running game, is just pushing that guy back. He's going to get double teamed a lot. And if you ever watch his, his videos, he holds his ground, and that's all you need him to do.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
I think if it was a first or second down pass, I think he could move that pocket, and that's all we want out of him, honestly.
Yeah, Ryan saying that we should have got Linval. I mean, Linval would have been good. It was either him or Sheldon.
It would be nice to have some depth with Linval in there.
Yeah,
I think it's either going to be him, Sheldon, or it's going to be Sue. I mean, I think we're going to get somebody probably after. I think, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out Monday morning. Hey, the Vikings, or maybe Tuesday.
Well, I was watching on the episode of Purple Daily yesterday, which I think they released it yesterday, or it might have been the day before they released it, but I just happened to catch up on it. They were saying that we're like fourth from the bottom of cap space. So like they're saying like it's third. Almost so they're saying it's kind of like money wise though, we would have to make something happen. Yeah, we would definitely have to move some shit.
Brzezinski will work his magic. The cap the cap king, I guess, is
capologist.
Well, think about it, Sheldon Richardson signed for less than $3 million the last time he signed with us. So that would fit under a cap.
I think out of Linval and Sheldon, I think I would go Sheldon. The way he was performing last year,
because he could play all three positions.
Yeah, I'm going.
He could play all three positions on third down for sure.
Yeah.
Now, ideally, you didn't really want Sheldon on the outside, but I mean, the Vikings.
He made it work though.
He made it work.
Played well, I thought. Yeah.
I just would have liked to see him on the inside. There was just such a lack of depth last year with the Daniil injury.
Yeah.
Like that after Daniil got hurt, it was like there was like hardly any pass rush, I thought anyway, but
in a 3-4, him playing end is still a pretty good. It's better than a 4-3 end.
Right.
But him in 3-4, I love it.
Yep.
If it was third and long, you put Sheldon Richardson in there and Lynch and shit, I don't even know who we'd put at nose tackle. If Harrison probably is just staying there.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But
all right, let's do this, man.
I wouldn't mind seeing this. Tell me what you think, Carson. Is that if we're on third down, putting Daniil Hunter in at end for Bullard and putting Asamoah at weak side linebacker. I would just love to see that.
Yeah, I am all for the new different things that hopefully Ed Donatell's going to do. I'm hoping they bring in Lewis Seen to some 3 safety looks every now and then. Maybe put Seen down at that weak side linebacker even at times. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am so excited to see what he does if he plays in week 1. Maybe they want to wait to show Seen a little bit, and I don't know. Was he hurt?
Yeah, they said he aggravated an injury, and right now he's questionable.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe they won't play him tomorrow, but going forward, I would love to see packages like that. So.
Yeah, I'm with you. That actually does sound like a good thing to do for sure. Let's do this, man, with predictions, right? Let's continue on with these predictions for the defensive side of the ball. We'll just pretty much do it like this. How many interceptions are we going to get tomorrow, and who are going to be the players to get them? So I'll run it off, man. I got 2. So I already called one from Shandon Sullivan. I think Shandon Sullivan's going to get an interception tomorrow, which I did a short on from what I said on Carson on SKOL Purple Podcast's episode that I was on. I called it. I said, hey, Shandon Sullivan will make Aaron Rodgers pay tomorrow. I love that guy, man. I'm so glad we have him in the slot. And then one more, man. I think Smith, man. I think Harry's gonna get one tomorrow too, man. He seems to always figure out a way to get Aaron Rodgers, man, at least one time a season. You know what I mean? It always seems like that. So I'm gonna give him that. So that's I think 2 interceptions tomorrow, man, for sure. He said Hunter with a pick 6. What? God damn. It could happen though. It could happen.
We'll see. Maybe he'll drop
Stadium
back.
would go nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right, like that Linval Joseph one that time.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh man.
That was the best one ever.
I appreciate you tapping in though. Soda 612. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button, man. Appreciate you participating tonight in the chat though, for sure, man. Ryan got Jordan Hicks. He got 2. One Jordan Hicks, one Harrison. All right. We on the same page, except I got Shandon. Let's see.
So I was debating on who I'd pick. I would say Hicks or Kendricks. I wasn't sure, but I'll go with Kendricks and Smith.
Kendricks and Smith. Okay.
Picks.
All right, everybody leaning towards
cornerbacks. Tip balls, man. Tip balls happen.
You know what? I'm gonna try and help Rap's prediction here. I'm gonna say Shandon Sullivan gets that pick 6 tomorrow.
There we go. Let's get it.
Actually,
now, mind you.
Dude,
let's make sure.
I would have scored an over 40 if I had a pick 6 on this.
And
I don't know if I can do that now.
Hey, Carson, remember now, I didn't say pick 6, okay? Now, I said he might take it to the out, but I said he will make Aaron Rodgers pay and get an interception.
I'll go with you on that. Just a pick. Because I also had Dalvin. I had Dalvin scoring a touchdown, and I had Kirk throwing 2. And if I'm going to keep my prediction, that's the highest I could go.
You got to make sure your numbers add up, man. We will come back and check. Ourselves.
That's right. We got these fact checkers out here.
You know, hey, you got some people in the chat that were sitting there saying, saying that Kirk Cousins is only going to throw for 225, but then they got Jefferson going for 150. Then they got Thielen going for another 125, and then they got KJ going for 90. I'm like, hold up a minute.
Sounds like
Kirk Cousins is gonna throw for more like 425 if you ask me.
Yeah. How many people in the chat right now?
We got 7 in here right now. You got 7 in here, man. They bouncing in and out. You know, they bouncing in and out.
32
man.
Subscribers at SKOL Purple Podcast.
There we go, man. Hey,
let's get up there to 40.
Appreciate the
love. 40.
Thank
32
you.
right now.
Appreciate it.
SKOL Purple Podcast. Go subscribe.
Let's see how many tackles for loss combined. For me, 5. Hey Ryan, boy, I appreciate you tonight, man. You are all-star tonight, man. You asking good questions, man. You running the show tonight. You know how we do, man. We let the fans definitely run the show, man. It makes it the best, you know. Those always turn out to the best shows.
I'll say 7 TFLs for the Vikings.
All right, 7 tackles for loss. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure I get this right here. SKOL Mafia said that Za'Darius will tip it up. All right, and pick it. Okay. That'll be fire if he do something like that. I'm excited.
That's what I was predicting.
Before we get on that,
these are tip balls that we intercept. That's
yeah,
why I was
before we
picking a
get on that
linebacker
too,
and a safety.
On the curve,
Smith is hungry, man.
Yeah, on the curve, they asked me about him.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
They asked me about him, and I said, you know what's going to be great tomorrow? If he gets a sack and he lifts his shirt up and has something like a fake belt or something drawn on there or something like that, you know.
Miss me yet or something, you know. Like,
I mean, it has to happen, and I'm sure he's doing that.
Someone should like send that to him.
He's got something planned.
You
need to do a...
He's that type of guy. Definitely gonna have the shirt on under there, and he will have something said. Like, for real.
Man, I hope he has a good game tomorrow.
Me too.
My back is fine.
All he needs is one sack.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, my back is fine.
Thank you very much.
It's gonna be something like that. Trust me. And guess what? He will get
your
his
quarterback's on the back now. What do you got to say about that? You know?
He will.
He was going to cost him $18 million, I think. Wasn't it? He was going to cost him $18 million.
Yeah. It was going to be a lot, but.
I'm going to say I'm with Carson. I'm with Carson on this before Ryan, man. I'm going to say 7 tackles for loss for me. Yeah, I'll say we get 7 tackles for loss as a combined team.
Yep.
I think sacks don't count. as tackle for loss, right?
No,
Yeah,
we'll
they
just
do.
Well, I mean, yeah,
don't
they
think
actually
they do.
do. Yeah, they actually do because they are technically
They do.
tackles
At
for
least-
loss.
Because I was looking at Watts' stats, and he had 5 sacks and 3 tackles for loss. So that didn't make any sense.
Well,
to
maybe
me.
in the NFL they. Okay, so maybe
So
I should.
maybe they
Let me
separate
look
it.
at that.
Maybe because a sack
is
is a quarterback. Tackle for loss has to be like a running back or wide receiver. So that makes sense.
So I'll
You
say.
can only sack a quarterback.
So I'll say.
So
With 4 sacks, I'll say 3 tackles for loss. So I've got 4 sacks, 3 by
3 tackles
Hunter
for
and
loss.
Za'Darius, and then 3 tackles for loss to go with it. Like they're gonna stuff Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon behind the line,
there you go.
or tackle for loss on a screen pass or something.
Yeah.
So.
What's up, Eli, man? My boy Eli in the building, man. Y'all go check Eli's
gang.
page out if y'all want like highlight videos and shit, man. My boy page be popping, man. Check him out, man. Check him out. That's my boy Eli, man. Love you, bro. Let's see. He said, I don't know why, but I feel like Harrison Phillips will get a score, will get a sack. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if he does, he'll beat his record last year. or tie it at least.
Savage.
1 sack. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad though, man. I think we're gonna bring out a new thing.
Wow, Nicky's got 5 sacks and 4 tackles for loss.
That's gonna be a hell of a game, Nicky.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a hell of a game. I hope you're right. Hey, now we got 14 people in the chat. See, they bouncing in and out, man. People tapping in, tapping out, going to do something, coming back, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all comment, man. I got my boy Carson SKOL Purple podcast. I got it pinned, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Show love, man. We all growing together, man. Listen, y'all thought I was playing. When I started YouTube, I told y'all the Vikings content creator, we taking over now. That's our shit now, all right? The internet is ours, YouTube, all that. It's purple now, all right? So everybody else just gonna have to deal with it. And I meant that when I said that. I meant that when I said that, man. It's ours now, for sure. So hey, and this is involving everybody in the chat, Purple Gang, me, Dave, Carson, everybody, man. All the Purple family, man. We like that for real now, man. It's time to take over and quit playing.
So I double checked just to make sure. Yeah, he had 5 sacks and 3 tackles for loss last year. And
Harrison?
No, Armand Watts. And the year before he had a 1/2 sack and 0 tackles for loss. Year before that, 1.5 and 0. So yeah,
it's funny. Rap is more upset about Armand Watts, and I'm more upset about Amir Smith-Marset.
Yeah, I am upset. I much rather had got rid of Amir Smith-Marset because I know wide receivers are a lot easier to replace than a good like interior defensive lineman that really is making progress. Like this man was sacking and he was doing his thing. You know what I mean? And wide receivers,
not tackling for loss. He wasn't.
Huh? Not what? Tackles for loss.
He's got 3 tackle for losses in his entire career.
But I mean, tackles for loss is something that don't happen a lot. Dave. But I mean, he's still good though. Like, I mean, he's better than Blacklock.
Yeah, all right.
Blacklock. Go look up his shit.
Okay. I'm also an Iowa fan, and yes, I unfortunately.
Well, that's why you don't like ISM. That's why you don't.
Yeah, that's why I don't like ISM. Yep.
Yeah, that's why, because he went to Iowa though, right?
Yes.
Or did he go to Missouri? Yeah, I always get Missouri and Iowa because they're the
Black
same
and gold,
color. Yeah, like it's like, why do they look so alike, man? God damn it, switch it up.
Well, you won't mix up the Hawkeyes and the Steelers because one team is probably still going to be better than the other. But anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll digress. Maybe I should start a Hawkeyes channel and just talk about how bad Spencer Petras is and how bad
they win today? Did Iowa win today or no?
They lost to Iowa State today for the first time since I was in high school, actually. So it's been like 7 years. So
I'll say like 3 years ago.
Whoa.
And everybody looks young to me. Everybody looks young to me. Everybody looks young to me.
In the dark ages there, Dave?
Yeah. The car was just invented.
Hey, what's the fantasy look? Hey, we got the squad in the chat, man. What y'all fantasy scores looking like for the ones that are part of the fantasy league, man? Listen, I'm doing my thing, bro. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I'm doing my thing. I'm projected. Well, no, I was projected. I was on SK's ass, but then I think it went down after he had hold on, let me go look at it while I got y'all on here really quick. You playing fantasy, Carson? You play fantasy? I wish you would have joined our league, man.
Yeah, I joined too late that night.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, was he the guy you dissed?
No, it was Paul, man.
No, I
reached out to Paul though a couple of days ago though, man. I kept my word though, you know. I rock with bro though.
So I just started a new league with some buddies this year, and it's a 10-team league. We've got on my team, I've got Joe Burrow, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, Javonte Williams, Zeke, Darren Waller, and Rashad Bateman. That's my starters.
You start Rashad Bateman?
Yep, I'm going to start him.
I am too. I got him starting tomorrow too.
They want me to start Antonio Gibson over him, but I think I'm going to go with Bateman.
Let me see what SKOL Mafia, 7 points from Tyler Bass. Yeah, I got 5 points from Matt Gay.
22 points from Diggs.
Cooper Kupp got me 25 points. That's what it was.
And then I've got Daniel Carlson as my kicker. You know,
you want to know what pissed me off though? Like the Rams defense, I had like 13 points and then it kept dropping. Like I'm like, yo, the Rams defense was looking so good, and then all of a sudden it just started letting touchdown after touchdown.
I started the Rams D against the. You started the Rams D.
Bills, bro. That's the only D I got. I don't got 2 defenses.
Stream them like me.
What do you mean stream them?
Just pick the best one off the waiver wire.
Pick the best one you can find, yeah. Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. See,
I'm thinking about dropping the
bullshit. Nah, man. You gotta stick with your squad, bro.
I think I need to drop the Patriots.
Man, I should have never let you make the rules, man, because you got that shit on somewhere. Motherfuckers can just do, nah, that's some scam ass shit.
Anybody, you could have did that last year in your league, I guarantee.
Yeah, but why, bro? We have a draft for a reason. Pick your defense and ride
for the entire year. You don't drop a D even on your bye week.
Oh yeah, I guess you gotta do it on the bye week, but
yeah, man, come on.
Listen to the sanctimony over here.
Yeah, you're getting a little
sanctimony. Over here.
Kickers and defenses are kind of the ones you should
just
stream.
Just stream them.
Yeah.
Whatever. But Arlie's got 2 quarterbacks.
$25 Scott's got on a Kane TD. Wow.
Plus 2,500. Wow.
Plus 2,500.
Hey, Scott, well, I'm pulling for you, Scott, man. Hey, and y'all for real, man. Scott,
what's the math? Someone do the math on that. Hey, that's 2,500 if you bet 100, right? That's 2,500 if you bet 100. So divide that by 4. How much would he win?
It's plus 2,500, so he'll win $250. He'll win $250 with $25.
No,
$625.
Oh, for real?
Because it's 20. It's if you bet 100, you'd win 2,500. So you only bet 25, so divide that by 4.
Yeah, Carson's right. Yeah, 625.
That's a nice bet, man.
Yeah.
I didn't do the math, so you know it's correct.
Yeah, it's 25 to it's 25 to 1.
The calculators got it. So, Scott, we're pulling for you, man.
I'm pulling for you, Scott. I'm pulling for you, man.
Vikings are 40 to 1 odds to win the Super Bowl.
What's the
what are you guys betting? I would bet 40 on that.
I mean, I would bet
100.
I would bet $40 on it. Why not?
It's $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, for $40 to win 1,000. Well, I mean, sure. What is it? What does it matter? You know, throw 40 on it.
I'd maybe throw 20 at it, maybe.
Yeah, you know, why not? You know, and let it sit there. We can see what happens. You know what I mean?
I really should get into some more sports betting stuff again.
I am this year. I'm gonna do a little bit this year. I'm gonna mess around.
The year the Vikings beat the Saints in the Superdome, I had a parlay of the Vikings beating the Saints in that game, and the day before the Titans beating the Patriots, and that was a nice little thing I took home of, I don't know, $250 or something like that. It wasn't a lot, but it was a nice little chunk of change.
Hey, Nikki, we ain't gonna talk about week 2 yet, Nikki. We ain't gonna talk about you. You're moving too fast, Nikki. Moving too fast. We ain't gonna talk about that yet.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what this team is like. We don't even know. Like, we're just throwing out predictions here. We don't even know what this team's gonna do tomorrow. Like, we haven't even seen them play. So they could roll Green Bay, or they could get rolled, or we could see a 24-20 game, which is maybe what I'm predicting.
Shout out my boy Dante in the building, man. That's a fact, nice saying. Just popping in to say what's up, man. Have a good stream. Appreciate you, bro, for sure, man. We're gonna definitely connect tomorrow.
I like that logo East Coast gridiron.
Yeah, and he go hard. Too Evil to Hope. Hey, Rap, how you doing? How you doing? I seen you. What stream did I see you in yesterday? Too Evil to Hope. Was that Jade? Yeah, me and you were on Jade's stream. Yeah, she gave me a big shout out, man. I'm definitely getting her on there. I'm definitely getting her on, man. She actually she shouted me out and got me a couple subscribers last night, man. I was fire. She had a
East
good
Coast Gridiron. I've been in your DMs, man.
My Twitter bugging. Yeah. Let's see. How many successful Roger
I'm gonna go East Coast Gridiron. I'm going to your your Twitter right now, and I'm gonna DM you again.
Oh yeah, Dave want to get on your show bad. East Coast.
That was like a month ago. That was like a month ago, man.
You want to get on your show bad, Dante, man. You gonna have to set up a little.
I'm on the beach. He goes, I'm on the beach.
You're gonna have to set up a little 20-minute show with my boy.
Are you still at the beach, East Coast Gridiron? I watch your NCAA 2014 videos.
Yeah.
Or your lives. He's got NCAA 14.
Yeah,
he
man.
Plays it on lives.
Yeah, he got a fire channel, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to it. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to my boy, man. He got a fire ass channel. Too Evil to Hope said, "What's your thoughts on No Lazard tomorrow?" We can touch on that. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered. We kind of talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I don't think whether he played or not. I don't think I was too worried about it. I'm not. I
think Carson probably put it good about they're going to try to run the ball. I've said that too, and I don't know a video I did. But I'm like, they don't know what they have as receivers, so they're going to try to establish the run.
Well, yeah, go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
Oh, and that's what I was saying was the key to our game was if our three hog mollies could stuff the run on first and second down and let the big dogs eat on the outside. That's the key to the game. So yeah, I think they're going to try to run the ball, and they just don't know what they have at receiver.
Yeah,
we're going to find out how good the Summit League is.
That's right. We got Robert Tonyan. We've got Christian Watson. We've got or the FCS, I guess. Tonyan. Well, did he play? Where did Tonyan play?
I don't even know where he played. And he was on the injury report too.
He actually played quarterback in a game against USD. I don't know if you knew that, but
no.
But
I don't catch many games anymore.
Yeah, well, USD's not.
How'd they do against? They played
Montana today.
Montana, how'd they do?
No, it didn't go so well. 24-7, I think.
So, hey, they scored.
They scored. Hey, Iowa scored today too. They scored a touchdown on offense, but
how bad did the Gophers win today?
They killed Western Illinois, so I don't remember what the score was, but it was like 60-10, I think. It was pretty nuts.
I had to change one of my light filters to yellow, man. I like that yellow. 10.
Oh man, you're getting real fancy over there.
I'm getting fancy over here, man. I had to do it mid-show.
It was 62-10.
Yeah, 62-10. Yeah,
that's sick.
Let's see. Hold on, right here. Let's see some of these chats, man. Go ahead, Carson. Go ahead.
Quick on Lazard. I do think that makes Green Bay a little bit more prone to run early on because that was kind of their most surefire thing on offense. Other than Tonyan, I think Tonyan will probably have a decent day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But Lazard, him being out, like wouldn't surprise me trying. Or they're just going to surprise us all, and they're just going to start trying to test this Vikings secondary early and see if they can get those young receivers going. But I would be surprised if they don't start running the ball early and try and establish that. And if they have success with it early, I don't know, man. That could be scary if they have success with that early on, because then that sets up Rodgers for big things down the field. But
yeah, that's for sure, man. I'm hoping it don't get too crazy out there. But like Lazard, I wasn't too worried about him regardless. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am more worried about their running.
You're not worried about a wide receiver 3?
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
Even though he's their best wide receiver until Dobbs proves otherwise?
Yeah, I think Dobbs is gonna be their guy though, eventually, for sure.
I think so too. And then I'm still high on
Watkins.
Samori Toure.
Yeah, you said that.
He's like their 5th or 6th. They've got 7 receivers on their team. I don't know if you saw that. And here the Vikings are with 5.
I thought for sure we'd at least have 6.
It's because they don't know who they have yet. That's why they're like, man, we got to keep as much of these guys as we can so that, you know what I mean, we can figure this thing out, you know. Yeah. Tuiva the Hope said, did you guys catch the Tom Grassi game preview with the Vikings fan who represented us? No, man, but damn, I should have hollered at him because I would have represented us, man. I would have loved to get on his show too. I'm gonna see if I can get on in week 17. I'm gonna reach out to him and see if I can get on.
That's the guy with like 200,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah, I need to rock with him, man. Get on him week 17 or something. I'll go and watch it though, man. I rock with him though, man. He had good content. Let's see. Hey, is anyone important and active for the Vikings tomorrow, like Booth, Scene, or any starters? No,
not inactive, but
yeah, Scene is kind of hurt.
I bet Booth will be inactive tomorrow.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
He was listed as the sixth corner, right behind even
Chris Boyd,
the guy that we don't like. Yeah, Chris Boyd.
Wow.
I think they just really like Chris Boyd on special teams. Honestly, that's the only reason I can think of why they are keeping him on this team. But
wow,
I wouldn't be surprised if he's inactive tomorrow.
Skull Mafia said he watched it. It was great. I'm gonna definitely go watch it for sure. I'm gonna definitely go watch that, man. I'm gonna watch that when the stream over. Because I do like him, man. He's a good dude. Night Tings.
I could see us not activating Scene because Mateus is a good backup too. So
is it Mateus or Metellus?
Metellus. It's Metellus.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay.
Dave don't know any other players like that.
My wife's Spanish, so I'm like,
he just makes up
double
names,
L's, man. Or,
yeah.
You'll learn that. You'll learn that the more you tap in, Carson. That Dave only person he knows on the team really is Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson.
Kirk Cousins, man. Are we gonna have the great debate right now?
I mean, hey, fuck it. Why not? Night Ting said, I added you on Twitter too, by the way. Let me look at it now, Night Ting.
The Great 8 debate, maybe I should say.
But the Eagle Lions preview has been recorded. I'll release it tomorrow, but it will be before the game for sure. Next time I have something special for you guys. Okay. I see you shouting me out on Twitter, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we definitely locking in next week, man. Listen. Night Tings, we just getting through tomorrow, man. As Vikings fans, man, you gotta let us just get through tomorrow. This is big for us fans right here. Once Monday come around, me and you will start to connect. We definitely gonna do our show next week for sure, man.
Adam Thielen's excited about Minnesota State's win today.
Oh yeah,
17-10.
You still got a team
that
over Minnesota Duluth.
You Vike that? That's fire.
Still Division 2.
Yeah, I believe so.
Let's see. What are your thoughts with Cameron Bynum tomorrow, or maybe getting an interception on his former player as in College of California? Yeah, I like Cameron Bynum. We touched on him a little bit, Nikki. I think he earned the starting spot. I called it even when we drafted Scene. I said that, listen, Scene ain't just going to beat Cameron Bynum, bro. Like, it's just not going to happen. You know,
yeah, you got to give him credit for that, man. You got to give him good props.
I still want to see him and our secondary prove it. I am still not sold on this secondary, man.
I got you.
I think they've got a lot to prove yet this year. It was not good last year, man. So I think they've got a lot of potential. I think they've got a potential to be a top, 15, maybe even top 10 type of secondary if the guys that are out there live up to the billing.
Right.
But I still have a lot of questions if this secondary can hold up. Like if Rodgers gets protection tomorrow, I'm a little worried. He might be.
And that's the thing. You almost can say that about any secondary too. But true. I just think I think that part of the reason why they were not up to par was because our defensive line wasn't up to par.
Right.
That 50-some sacks was just manufactured. I mean, it was the most hollow sack total in the league. It was nice to have, but these guys had all day to throw.
Yeah, I don't know. Ryan said Rodgers won't get protection. Yeah, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Ryan.
I'm thinking it, man. I had us winning the sack or winning the turnover battle and a lot of it because I thought we're going to get 2 interceptions and a sack fumble.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. You live stream the game wrap? I mean, I do. Tomorrow, I'm not going to live stream tomorrow's game. Unfortunately, man, my wife got to go to a bridal shower and it's not done until 4. So I'm gonna have my baby. So I can't schedule nothing like that because it's not a definite fact. But I definitely will be streaming tomorrow after the game. So what's it? We play, it's 4:25 for us where we're at. So 7:25. I'm gonna schedule it in the morning. I'll be going live tomorrow after the game, the event. You feel me? We definitely gonna tap in.
I'm scheduling a video every hour on the hour until game time. So check it out tomorrow.
Check him out.
I've already got 2.
He's going
stay up all
hard.
night.
He's going hard. He's staying up all night.
My first video is Irv Smith Jr., man. My first video is Irv Smith Jr.
There you go, man. Tap in with him. We working. All right, so let's do this, man. We've been on 1 hour and 25. We're gonna do this last thing right here. All right. What are the scores gonna be tomorrow? Everybody that's in the chat, man, drop your chat. Drop what the score prediction is going to be. Make sure your numbers make sense from earlier. Just remember, we already predicted all these yards and touchdowns. Make it make sense, please. All right, I'm going to go first. I'm going to say the score is 21-17. I'm still sticking to it. 3 touchdowns, 21-17. What you got, Dave?
Oh, my math's 34-24 or 37-24.
37-20. God damn, boy. We're going to be scoring some tuddies out there.
Turnovers, touchdowns, 3 field goals by Greg Joseph.
Carson?
I got 24-20. I think Green Bay has a decent, solid defense. I shouldn't say decent. They've got a good defense. So I think if we could score 3 touchdowns and a field goal, I'd be okay with that. I mean, I'm not like, thrilled, but I'd be okay with it, if it's a win. So I think 24-20, like I said, there's going to be somebody that you're not expecting to come up with a catch. Like I said, like the Munster, Johnny Munt, coming up with a reception for a touchdown. I think I had 3 for 45 and a touchdown for him in the score. So, not that I have a lot of confidence in Johnny Munt being a good tight end too, at least receiving wise, but I think somebody different is going to come up with a big time catch, and it's probably going to be hopefully Munt. But I mean, if it's CJ Ham, I don't care either. But 24-20. I think.
Rep, what'd you say?
I said 21-17.
I'm sticking with what I said the other day. I don't know if you guys ever watched. Was it Inside the NFL on HBO? Back in the day when Dan Marino would be on that, and then he would go to the NFL on CBS, he would switch his predictions from show to show. I don't know. My dad always told me that.
Well, Rap here's going to have to change it because he has Greg Joseph kicking a field goal.
Oh, I do have him kicking a 58-yard field goal, don't I? Oh, yeah, so 24-17.
All right. So there you go.
24-17. Damn, I don't like that. You're right. My math does not make sense.
Steel trap.
You got me. No, I didn't say he would make the field goal. I said he would kick one from 48.
No, shut up. You said it's make. Yeah, he's going to miss a 58-yarder.
He's going to miss a 48-yarder tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, man. Good seeing you tonight, Scott, man. I appreciate Scott, man. Scott, a real true supporter, man. Scott comments on every video, man. I rock with you, Scott. You my boy. That's a fact.
Hey, Scott, have you gone to SKOL Purple podcast?
He's gone to both of us. He's been on.
All right.
He's been on.
No,
yeah, he's been rocking
SKOL
with
Purple?
Us. Oh, SKOL Purple.
Yeah,
I'm
selling Carson here.
Make sure you subscribe, Scott, to Carson here at SKOL Purple Podcast. It's pinned in the chat. It's pinned in the chat, man. We got 15 people in the building. Oh, people keep tapping in.
Oh, let's stay in. Let's stay it.
We can stay in for a little while. What else we got to talk about?
Marathon.
Okay. We can stay up, man. Y'all want us to stay on, man? Drop in the chat, man. Y'all want us to keep
staying on until Carson gets 100.
Get off, man. What y'all want us to do, man? Y'all tired of hearing us yet?
We're gonna be here all night. I'm telling you right now.
Game time. We're gonna do a SKOL Purple podcast telethon.
Yeah, SKOL Purple podcast. Too Evil to Hope. Go make sure you go subscribe.
Here we go, boys.
Make sure you go subscribe. It's pinned in the comments. It's pinned
right
in the
on.
comments.
It's in his name. Got in his name.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Oh.
Ryan said, "Stay on." Okay. Scott said, "Stay on." Okay.
Wow.
All right,
Nicky
man.
too.
Y'all want us to stay on? Let's rock, then, man. We just gonna stay on.
Yeah, it's only 10:45.
We got 18 people in the building.
We got.
You guys are East Coasters, huh?
Yeah, we're East Coasters, man. We East Coasters, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're an East
Eastern
Coaster
time.
too, huh?
We moved away.
Yeah, we East Coast, man. You know, EST, man. EST.
Well, if we're gonna stay on, I think it's only right that we have the grade 8 debate here.
Let's do it. You know what? For this, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you two start real quick. I gotta run downstairs and get a drink. I'm gonna hide myself. Keep the fans entertained, okay? Keep it entertained.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
here?
I gotta get a drink because we gotta get into it. So I'm gonna hide myself real quick. You and Dave, get it popping. I'm gonna believe in you guys.
So
when I
Carson,
come back.
do you got him winning the MVP like Rap says?
I'll be right back.
No.
So he's not gonna win the MVP. Like he put me looking the other way. Son of a bitch.
Oh no! Now I'm
not even on there. Okay. Oh, there we go. He probably heard me.
Switch to the other background, Rap.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, but anyway.
So Carson, tell all the viewers that just went and subscribed to your channel what you think
of Kirk Cousins.
And I'll count down from 33.
33. Oh,
I don't know. Are you at 33 yet? I think.
Count down from 33.
Oh, one. No.
Yeah. So here's where I am on Kirk Cousins. I think if you know Score North and their take on Kirk Cousins, I'm pretty on par with where they are. And I think Kirk Cousins is a top probably 13 quarterback in the league and has potential to be top 10 if he fixes the things that Kurt Warner, I don't know if any of you saw that video that Kurt Warner did about Kirk Cousins and his mistakes that he makes or his flaws, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, he picked out 8 plays and just picked out 8 plays he didn't like Kirk Cousins and made a whole decision on that. Yeah, I saw that.
That sounds like a take you would have.
Well, I mean, you got to have context. But
I mean, I've seen it throughout many games when I've seen him play too, and I've pointed it out before. But it's just more of those, and it's not like every quarterback has a perfect game where they see every open receiver. I'm not saying that, but I think when Kirk in big situations, in big games, or when the time comes in the fourth quarter to make a throw, he's got to be able to make the throw down the field, not a dump off to CJ Ham, not a screen pass to Dalvin. You know, you got to be able to throw the ball down the field, take some aggressive shots like Bandito's saying there right there. So we lost Gronklin. I love that. Tyler Conklin, Gronklin.
Explain to me this. If there's this in a rap I said before about how he loves the tight end, he throws the tight end. Explain to me how the guys with the least receptions, the least yardage, like Rudolph had like 300 yards receiving his last year with the Vikings. If he's checked down Charlie, why doesn't Cook have 400, 500 yards receiving? Why doesn't the tight end have?
They don't go very far.
700, 800 yards.
Because the check downs don't go very far very often. That's just the truth.
Okay, let's go with receptions then. Let's go with receptions. Why don't they have 50? Why doesn't Cook have 50, 60 receptions? Why didn't Rudolph have 60 receptions?
Because Madison gets in there, Ham gets in there. There's always somebody else out there to get those swing passes, and he does take some shots down the field.
Why is he top? Why is he top 10 in yards per attempt? Why is it that way? How does that figure? He's checked down Charlie. Why is he top 10 in all these deep pass categories, like quarterback rating, yards per attempt? Why is he in all these top 10 categories on those categories if he's checked down Kirk? I just don't see it.
So why is it that he is the only quarterback that has all these numbers that that is a 500 quarterback. Like if you go through like Score North, they've gone through how many times where they say this list of quarterbacks that have very similar stats to Kirk Cousins, they all have better records. Well, is it just because of the team, or is it just because partly that, and then also partly because Kirk Cousins doesn't make the throws when he needs to in game time, when he needs to, when the game is on the line, like that, different games last year, the Cleveland game, like that game just terrible. And the Dallas game, that was probably the worst game of last season. I think that was even worse than the Cleveland game when they scored only 7 points. But just because you let yourself lose to Cooper Rush, like I know there's more players on the field and I know all this stuff, but Cooper Rush beat the Vikings last year, and Kirk Cousins was the quarterback in that game. How did that happen?
So you named two games that you totally hated. Well, right now the NFL Super Bowl champ Matthew Stafford has a horrible game. He's 0-1. He threw 3 picks. I watched him play 2 games in 2 years outside of the Super Bowl, and he has 6 combined interceptions. KOC said we had to rein in the and you watched it. You Purple Daily. You watched that interview, and they said, why doesn't he throw more picks like Stafford? At least take more risk because he's so risk averse. And then you watch him get smacked in the face. Throws a touchdown to Justin Jefferson on a 50-50 ball. I mean, doesn't take risks, and he wins the game. And that was last year, right? So
What game was that?
The first game. It was the first game of the year, or the first Packer game, right? He threw that to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, and then afterwards, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No, and that's another thing they said. They use it against him. Like he says that normally I wouldn't throw that ball, but the situation obviously made sense, right?
Well, yeah,
we're
he
down.
Needs to throw that ball. He needs to throw that ball, but he also needs to do that more often. He can't just do that when we're gonna lose the game if he doesn't throw that ball. He's got to do that when we're in a.
He doesn't throw it. He doesn't throw it, and then now we're talking about how he did it.
Wow, Rap's getting,
and that's the argument I'm always hearing. That's the argument I always hear. He never throws it. He never does it. He's so risk averse. And now we're talking about a time when he did it. Come on. You just always can't.
I'm not saying he never does it.
And then you pick 2 games out.
And
then you pick 2 games out that were total stinkers, right? Go to any single quarterback in the league, and you'll find out that they had 2 stinkers. There's times that they were talking about Tom Brady is washed up.
Hey,
you didn't want to pick him on your fantasy
hold
team.
on. One thing's for sure, Carson, is you ain't gonna convince Dave. You hear me? Like,
no,
Dave,
I know.
Yeah, you ain't gonna convince.
And
I
will
convince me that he's as bad as Purple Daily says he.
No, it ain't that he's bad. He just needs to do better.
He's not bad.
Judd went from a 7 win. Judd went from the Vikings winning 7 games to now he's predicting 10. Did Kirk Cousins all of a sudden just get better?
I think
did he somehow get better from that prediction? No, he same Kirk Cousins, same year, 2022. 7, now he's saying 10 wins.
Yeah, I did notice that he went up, but I've never really made a prediction until I kind of said 10. But I do think he is going to be better because he's got a coach that is going to help him and put him in situations to succeed where Mike Zimmer didn't meet with him, and that is
Carson, stop making excuses for Kirk, man. Stop making excuses.
I know.
You did make a point, though. He says, why is he a 500 quarterbak? Why is Kirk Cousins, who's so good,
it's always
only going to win 500? Well, then why is Matthew Stafford 20 under? 500?
Because he's been with a dysfunctional organization for his entire career, except for the Rams last year.
Okay. So they've been dysfunctional.
Yeah, the
Lions have literally been one of the worst
been
franchises over the last 20 years. Like, you
They
can't
really have.
even deny that.
You can't deny that.
Like,
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers could go to
Cousins
Detroit
would've
right
been
now and
horrible at
probably
Detroit.
not make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know,
So-
I mean, I think what it is Kurt's definitely, you know, just to touch in on this. I'm calling him being in the conversation of MVP. I
So-
think everything's right. I think this year is prove it year. You feel me? Like,
Yep.
I think he has to prove it this year for sure. Let me turn my mic up, man. That's
Ooh.
why y'all couldn't hear me.
I mean, we got a perfect
Sorry,
example.
coming in hot.
We got a perfect example of in the Vikings franchise history. Who's the top 2 quarterbacks in Vikings history right now? Who's the top 2?
Number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you would probably say Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Just based on statistical
I'm
evidence.
asking you guys. I'm not asking you what I think.
I mean, I got Dante Culpepper.
Who's number 2?
I'd probably put Dante.
I got Dante.
Dante Culpepper, under 500 quarterback. Fran Tarkenton, under 500.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
20 games under 500 when he went to his first
Super Bowls.
Before he went to his first Super Bowl, he was 20. The year he went to the Super Bowl, he was 20 games under 500 when he played that game.
I am
20 games under 500.
I am not saying he can't turn it around. I'm just saying, what is the
likelihood
of that?
You opened the conversation with, well, why is he only a 500 quarterback?
You wanted to start it, bro. You wanted to start it.
You open the conversation. You open the conversation just like every pundit that's, I'm going to just say anti-Cousins. 500. Why is he then only a 500 quarterback? Well, Stafford, you know, he's dysfunctional franchise over here. Vikings, perfect franchise. Cousins ruined it. I mean, I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm just saying that's what, you know, someone might just hears it. You know, he's 500.
Real quick, chat. Hey, y'all wanted us to stay on. Y'all wanted us to stay on, man. Y'all asked us to stay on. We giving it to you.
Here's the thing.
Kramer also not a winning quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. So someone says Kramer.
2-minute Tommy.
Touchdown Tommy. Well, you went by 2 minutes.
Go ahead, Carson. Speak your piece, Carson. Go ahead. I'm just falling back.
I'm
just going to dictate the show. Me and Dave had these arguments over and over again. I'm going to let you control. You and Dave are going to do this. All right. I'm going to sit back and just be the DJ.
I wish I would have come more prepared with actual statistics on hand that I know off the top of my head.
Well, don't worry. The chat has some for you. Here's one you can go off of. Hold on. There you go.
Dave might not want you back on. He's probably already at that point right now.
I'm the one. Hey, go subscribe. You may have lost a few subs.
I might have lost.
I'm kidding. These guys are pretty lukewarm about Cousins. So,
hey, you know, I think that Kirk could turn it around. I just want to see him do it. Like, I'm cheering for him. Like,
you gained some. You're at 34.
All right.
You're at 34. Someone must have agreed with you.
It's about time.
Oh, you're back to 33. Sorry, you lost him.
Did I?
I just refreshed. It's 33 now.
Oh,
you lost
okay.
one.
Well,
all right.
Oh well. But no, I want him to succeed. Like Rap said, I think in his video on who was it the other day? Was it earlier today that you released a video, or yesterday you released the video
about Kurt with the hype and stuff?
No.
Irv Smith.
Cornerback. I can't think of his name.
Caleb Evans. Oh, Michael. Oh, okay, yeah.
Caleb Evans.
Caleb Evans.
Like, we want these guys to succeed.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, based on the past, what we've seen from Kirk Cousins, it's not been enough in the big games when we've needed it the most. You want me to get you
do it, Night Tings, man. Go subscribe for me. Yeah, go subscribe for me, man.
Please.
Subscribe to my boy for sure.
Yeah,
gotta subscribe.
Get over there and subscribe,
gang.
Man.
Gotta subscribe to the Purple Gang, man. But yeah,
Tommy Kramer. Tommy
Kramer,
54 and 56.
Man, we ain't talking about Tommy Kramer.
Top 3 quarterbacks in Viking history, all under 500.
Continue.
But here's the thing.
Fran Tarkenton went after 33.
Though, just because you're saying that the top 3 quarterbacks in Vikings history is
Fran Tarkenton went above 500. He went above 500.
2 of the top 3 are below 500. That does not mean anything because the Vikings have had a dysfunctional quarterback situation for a lot of the existence of this franchise. So I think that goes well for Kirk because he is probably a top 3-4 quarterback in the Vikings organization now because of just how bad this organization has been at producing quarterbacks. So look at some of these quarterbacks around the league. Look at the Russell Wilsons. Look at the Aaron Rodgers. Look at Tom Brady. Look at some of these other guys. They all are winning quarterbacks. They have above 500 records. And yes, they have some good pieces around them too.
Lamar Jackson.
But also you look at, Lamar Jackson. He's probably above 500.
Oh, he is above 500. I'll probably.
And, it's if you're just referring to Vikings history, I mean, that's pretty cheap because we know how bad Vikings quarterback history is.
Yeah, it is
two more division of championships than the Packers.
Yeah.
Who's that?
The Vikings got 2 more division championships than the Packers.
In the NFC North?
In whatever division they were in together. Central, North.
Or Central or North, you're saying.
Central and North.
Okay.
It took them took him 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks over 3 decades to get within 2 division wins of us.
What's up, Philly Sports, man? What's up? What's up, Philly Sports Talk Podcast? Appreciate you tapping in with us tonight.
People talk about the Vikings being dysfunctional. Warren Moon for 2 years, Cunningham for that 1 year. Even the 99 season, we had a good year.
But you know what I will say? I am so thankful that Kirk Cousins is my quarterback for the Vikings compared to what I was watching for Iowa today.
That's for sure.
Oh,
or just compared to a preseason.
You got him above that. You got him above Iowa.
Yes, and I've got him above 14, 15. Well, no, it's more than that. Like I've got him as, top 13 quarterback in the world, So I just want to see him earn that money by playing up to a top 10 type level. That's what I want to see. And I do think he can do that. I just want to see it.
I agree. I think he can do it this year. Well, I know one thing's for sure. We all feel the same at this year right here, because at the end of the day, he said it out his own mouth, man. Wins are what matters. That's what he's gonna get judged off. He said it himself.
He said it. So he needs to do it.
He's not. He knows that it don't matter if he throws 4,000 yards and this, that, and the third. Like he knows that he has to take a team to the playoffs and get them over the hump. That's just a fact.
So Dave, you totally
that's the job of a quarterback.
So Dave, you totally just dismissed those 8 plays as whatever.
No, I didn't. Okay, but I'm not gonna judge Kirk Cousins off of 8 plays.
But you don't think that there's been more than 8 plays?
There might have been 8 plays. Yeah, sure. Because there's 500 passes a year or something like that, isn't that? Or 300, something like that.
Okay.
I mean, you're just, I don't know you were there, Rap, but he's talking about,
I was tapped in with the Kurt Warner. Yeah, Kurt Warner did the breakdown of him.
So he picked particular plays that fit a narrative. He picked particular plays that fit a narrative.
Well, the thing is too, most main media people believe they all say the same thing about Kurt though. So this isn't something that just me or Carson been saying. Most of main media, big sports broadcasters and stuff say the same thing. Like Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins. Like he's
Michael Irvin, 2019. I got him on video I got him on video saying he was a bust. Now he's saying he's his MVP choice. Yeah, on 2019. He's arguing with Mariucci, saying, you got to say he's a bust. They were 2-2 in 2019. Diggs was not showing up for practice because he, wants a new contractor out or whatever. And, he's saying, Kirk Cousins is a bust. Now, 3 years later, he's saying he's MVP.
So what do you think Kirk Cousins is going to have to do to win MVP, though?
I think first of all we're gonna have to go to the playoffs.
I don't think they're gonna give it to him. Yeah. I don't think if they gave Aaron Rodgers MVP over Tom Brady last year, I don't think Kirk Cousins gonna get it.
Well, there's a chance he can get it.
I was for Cooper Kupp for MVP last year.
I was Kupp or Brady, and then I'm like, hold it, go, and you got to say it's you got to consider numbers, right? And then you got to consider, how your team did. Right. Well,
see, I think I think the Vikings would have to at least win 12 games.
Yeah.
And I think Kirk would have to throw for 4,500 yards at minimum. And he'd have to probably throw for at least 40 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not saying it's impossible.
Which would be more than what Rodgers did.
Yeah.
I think he has a shot to do it. It's not impossible. Is it likely for him to have those type of stacks? Probably not as likely, but it is possible though. You know what I mean? And we all, like I was gonna say though, I think this year right here, everybody knows, even KOC, even Kwesi is gonna be keeping a close eye. I mean, if he does what he does and we go 8-8, no matter if he throws 4,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions, they're going to say he's just not our guy. Like, he's just not the guy that can get us there. I mean, that's just the reality of football, man, like when it comes to the quarterback position, because he can sit there individually and keep getting his stats and keep getting these big contracts. And you can say, oh, well, it's our DBs that aren't stopping this and doing this, or our linebackers aren't playing good. But I mean, when you're the quarterback, bro, you are going to take the blame. Like, you have to. The team is going to be on your shoulders regardless. That's just how it is when you're talking about football, man. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
This is the point I made in my Matthew Stafford, Kirk Cousins video is how come you never heard Matthew Stafford being called a stat stuffer? They always talk about these fourth quarter comebacks. I'm like, well, that's because he was losing all the time.
I agree.
If he was going to win, it was going to be coming back from behind.
Yep.
Why isn't Matthew Stafford considered a stat stuffing quarterback when he was in far more worthless games than Kirk Cousins was? And because he was also a starter for longer. And he was the last guy to come into the league with one of those gigantic rookie contracts, wasn't he? And no one ever complained about that, But I'm just saying, it's just that you see that narrative all the time. Kirk Cousins, stat stuffing quarterback. No, actually, he just played better when this could be said too. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's, the whole thing, but you could say is when we hurried up offense, we played better. We don't no doubt about it. And so when he hurry up offense in the fourth quarter, we played better, and we had to do it out of freaking necessity because we took our foot off the pedal in the middle of the second quarter.
Yeah. But the thing is that Stafford has a ring, and Stafford's the reason they have the ring, because that drive last year in the Super Bowl
creates amnesia. It creates amnesia.
Stafford went 10 for 10 in that last drive. You feel me? Stafford went 10 for 10. So, I mean, Stafford's always going to be above Kirk Cousins until
last year was such a roller coaster, and roller coaster was mainly a bad roller coaster. I mean, the fact that
last year was horrible.
You're 100% right, Dave. The fact that we stepped off the gas in the Pittsburgh game.
Yeah.
We stepped off the gas in the Arizona game.
Ravens, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Ravens game too. Because Zimmer's like, oh no, we got to run the ball.
Yeah,
see,
that's we were winning almost the entire game against Dallas.
Yeah, well, and here's what the problem is. Here's what the problem is. A lot of people are like, well, Zimmer didn't have anything to do with the offense. I totally disagree with that.
It was a complete mandate.
Run the ball. And I made a video on that on my YouTube channel, Skull Purple Podcast, by the way. In case you haven't heard that yet, but
I made the point.
They've mentioned it more than me. So
on the vent line, I made the point that if and you said this too, that we led the league. Oh no, maybe that was just, I forget. But we led the league in running the ball on second down, which totally fit into my thought process. Is when I was watching the game, I would predict on second down whether when we'd run it, and it was because we passed on first down. I would say we were going to run on second down, and I was 95% right throughout the season. Is because that guy was not going to throw the ball 3 times in a row, or he was going to get fired.
Yeah,
I mean, Kubiak was going to get fired if he passed the ball 3 times in a row.
And why do you think we had so many coordinators throughout Zimmer's tenure?
5 out of, in Cousins, 5 out of his 4 years.
Grandizer, what's up, Grandizer? Grandizer in the building.
And
my boy.
3 of them had to be promoted from within.
Yeah. Hey, this is what I want you to do. Do it.
And then 2009 was it 2019? Kubiak, or hold it, Kubiak's year, the senior, he was 2020.
Yeah.
I forget.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And then Kubiak Jr. Clint. Oh, old Clint. But here's the thing: like
He's
a
with
lot
Denver
of people
now, right?
were, a lot of people were. I don't think is he Denver? Yeah, he might be. I don't know.
Or is it
He's somewhere. Yeah, he's somewhere else. But here's the thing: like a lot of people are crapping on Kubiak, and I'm not saying he would have been a good offensive coordinator, but I don't think he had much of a choice of what he wanted to do either. Like again,
he's the Broncos. He's with the Broncos.
He is okay.
Quarterback coach, I think.
Back to his dad's.
Yeah, quarterback coach.
His dad's old stomping grounds.
And game coordinator, whatever that
What's
means.
up, Thomas? Thomas in the building. What's up?
What's up? Like the reason why I like Kubiak Senior is because he had the gravitas to, you don't tell me what to freaking do. That's the way I looked at it.
Yeah.
And when we lost, what was his name? Norv Turner, right? He quit in the middle of the season. He got fed up with Zimmer shit.
I think so too.
And he quit.
Yeah. I would love to hear some of those conversations, like with Zimmer and Deion Sanders. Like I guarantee they talked a lot after stuff, and it'd be interesting to hear, and just be a fly on the wall even at TCO too. Like,
yeah,
man, that would be those would be some interesting conversations, I think. From
Kwesi,
and maybe Norv never even said anything.
Man. Kwesi called it the best, man. Kwesi said Kurt's not Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes, man.
Even our general manager knows. Like,
he knows the difference.
He knows, but he also knows, which I agree, there's not many other quarterbacks out there that will be as good as Kirk Cousins. Yeah,
there really isn't any. There isn't any right now.
No.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm thankful for Kirk because I do believe, like, he's been in the system for a while now. Just being a Viking for a while, even though it's a new system this year, but being a Viking for a while, now we have an offensive-minded coach that's a fan of him. I just think that the vibes are going to be so good. I'm a firm believer in vibes. I know people are like, oh, there was a Packers fan and things like that saying, oh, it's funny how y'all think vibes are going to make y'all win, but listen, you know what the fuck I mean when I say that, right? If you're working in a good environment where everything, is running smoothly, you actually have a coach that talks to you. That's what I mean. The vibes, okay? That's what I'm meaning. For the
vibes are going to be going downhill if it's a loss, though, tomorrow. I'll just tell you that.
Exactly. But
so both of you guys have been critical in the past or even now about Kirk Cousins, but both of you have said
I'm high on him this year.
You've had him going like top 10 QB this year. I had him 8. You said he's 12 and 13, which is completely reasonable.
I got him at 10.
I'm saying 8 because of the situation, and it's this year. But if the misnomer is that he can't, and that's used a lot.
He hasn't,
can't, doesn't, whatever. But how many quarterbacks win Offensive Player of the Month and then actually have done it twice for 2 different teams? I mean, he's done that. That's a month. That's a complete month of having an awesome month. And that's playing at a high level where he should be using the words can, could, and did. And I'm just saying that he has that in him. He has that. And I've said this before. He's been a top 5 one week, and he's been
100%.
And then he's had the 2 games you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he's had the 2 games you were talking about last year.
Exactly. That's why we need to see him be more consistent.
Yeah,
like
because it's
I'm
one
not saying he's got to be top 5 every week, but if he can be top 10 every week, like that's what I'm looking for.
Because the season's longer than 1 month.
The talent's there. We know the talent's there. He's got
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers probably had the worst game in the history of NFL last year on the first game of the season.
Yeah.
I mean,
gosh. That's why I'm also more on the Vikings tomorrow, too.
That's why I liked him. That's why I was glad we played him. Yeah. That's why I was glad we played him, and he's got less weapons this year.
Yep.
They had the stat that if he just spiked the ball into the ground on every single pass instead of throwing it, he would have a higher quarterback rating. It was true.
2 picks last year in game 1 or 3?
I can't remember. It was bad. And
Thomas said he
didn't
doesn't play defense.
Hardly any after that or whatever, but...
Hey, Thomas, that's a fact. He doesn't play defense,
we know.
We know that. You know what I mean? Obviously, we know that, Thomas, and this is the thing. I mean, when you're doing a quarterback debate, man, listen, we will know because years are gonna pass, and when we get our guy, you'll know the difference. You'll see. You'll see when we get a guy. Now Kirk Cousins, can we win with him? Yes. Are we gonna win because of him? No. That's just how I'm gonna cut it right there. That's just.
But he'll win MVP.
But this year, no. But Dave,
we won't win because of him, but he'll be called MVP.
I done said this. Listen, I've said this.
Get a drink now.
Listen, I've said this over and over again. When I argue about Kirk Cousins, I'm talking about
we won't win because of him, but MVP.
We'll win in spite of him.
I'm talking.
And then we'll just give it to him,
and then he'll win MVP.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
but
I tell everybody when I'm talking about Kurt, though, I talk about what I've seen already. Starting tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow he is gonna win games for us, and he is gonna deserve the MVP.
Right.
Exactly. There was a point made that he doesn't.
I'm sorry, that's so hard.
Defense.
I'm sorry, that's hard to understand.
There was a point. There was a point that was made that he doesn't play defense. One of my biggest things.
Number 8's back there on defense, but
I've said this before. He's number 8, not 58. I said this because that Purple Daily, every time I hear they talk about he just needs everything to be perfect. I'm like, in his PFF, how much weight you put on it, but if he's not had an offensive line that's been above 26 in his entire starting life, 26, he hasn't had an offensive line above 26, that I just say he needs to have it to be average around him. If he can put up stats like that with
Burrow's offensive line last year,
he had a great year. And 110. No, he had a great year.
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
And he had 10 wins, and he led the league in getting
probably worse than the Vikings, at least on paper.
We were 1-2 with them and giving up pressures. But and then tell me what the defense was like.
Oh yeah, their defense was better. No doubt.
It came around. They were probably a good middle of the road defense by the time they get the playoffs. Ours was the worst in our Vikings history that I know of. Black and white television outside of that, in color television, it was the worst defense I've ever seen because of the amount of points we gave up at the end of the half. So you throw in a 27th ranked offensive line, a 27th ranked offensive line, and a craptastic defense at the end of halves and quarters, and a predictable freaking play caller like Kubiak running on every second down. I'm shocked. I'm shocked as how good a season we had. With how good a season Kirk Cousins had.
Which
6 comeback from was it 6 comeback from behind victories? I don't know.
Which is so stupid, I think. And I'm not saying that's Kirk's fault. I think it's more on Zimmer for, okay, now we got to go play. Now we got to go pass. Now we got to go.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we gave up the lead. Now we have to go and freaking win this game back. And it's been no more indicative of that first Detroit game where he literally grabbed him by the collar and shook him saying, see what we can freaking do if you just let us. So that's the way I took it. You go look at that, back at that, and tell me that wasn't Kirk Cousins saying, "See what we just did."
But the Vikings are not going to find a better coach than Mike Zimmer, according to Bill Parcells, guys. So we're screwed. We're screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I think KOC.
He's a good coach.
I think KOC.
He ran his course with us.
I think his place is defensive coaching. Like, that's his place in the NFL. I think if he gets back...
I've never had a bad defense until 2020-21.
But yeah.
I've never had a bad defense.
Yeah, that's right.
2020, 2021. And I was
I
was a fan. I was a fan.
Mike Zimmer.
He didn't want Kirk Cousins.
Terrible draft. And honestly, you look the last few years, Rick Spielman's drafts have just been trash. Like, there's been some star-studded players in some of the drafts for sure, but some of those 7 of the 11 drafted last year are gone, right?
Yeah, they got rid of a lot of them. Yeah, they cleaned shop.
It's like,
I mean, you can't say you're ISM, and I don't think they should have got rid of Zach Davidson. But yeah,
I wasn't high on Davidson this year, but I don't think they should have got rid of ISM.
This is the way I looked at it. How is Zach Davidson not on our team, but he's on the Buffalo Bills team?
Really?
That's what. Yeah. That's who picked him up.
Yeah, the
And
Bills picked him up.
He made their
Bills picked him up.
53. I don't know if he dressed,
Really?
but he made their 53.
That's interesting.
So apparently, and people say Bill's got the best roster in the league. There's plenty of people that say that.
They look good.
And Zach Davidson made their team and not ours.
Well, their defense, I ain't gonna lie, their defense looked good, boy.
That's interesting. Maybe they just thought that they needed a third tight end. Maybe they didn't have a third tight end, but
well, they got rid of a veteran. They got rid of Howard.
Yeah, we're getting OBJ.
I'm not
like,
looking forward. I'm not looking forward to
says.
speaking. I'm not looking forward to speaking to playing the Bills, bro.
Forget
forward to that podcast.
Hey guys, forget about Ndamukong Suh. We're getting OBJ, like Two Evil says.
Oh, we're getting OBJ. Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
I don't think we need that.
You heard it here
money.
first.
We're not going to be able to afford him.
I don't even think about the money. I just don't think it would be smart.
Magic Cap Man, the Magic Cap Man's going to work.
You know, like we got to remember.
I mean, we could leverage the future some more.
OBJ likes the ball too much. I don't like it. He likes.
We've actually kind
of
avoided it. Honestly, we've been one of those teams with very low.
I thought they were going to do more making cap space this year. Honestly,
all right, Grandizer man, appreciate you tapping in tonight, Grandizer man. I'm gonna make you one of my moderators too, man. Once I hit 1K,
Too evil to hope. We needed to keep Oli Udoh.
Yeah,
I would have kept Watts, ISM, Davison over Oli Udoh.
Yeah.
I can see getting rid of Surratt.
We needed to keep Chris Boyd. We needed to keep. I don't know who else. Who else we throwing out there?
Don't need OBJ. Yeah, we don't need OBJ. For real, I'm with you. We do.
If they would have kept on ISM, I would agree. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna die on that hill.
Yeah, you're gonna die on that hill. Carson's definitely dying on the ISM hill.
When he gets a nice game going against us when we play the Bears, because he's probably their number 2.
Case Keenum throws a flutter ball. Hold on, what Thomas say? Case Keenum throws a flutter ball. Thielen saved his ass more than I can count. He sucks.
Keenum, I tell you what, that's the thing.
Thielen made some grabs, especially in that.
Thielen has made some
before
grabs.
That Diggs play, the Thielen play.
Keenum got bailed out a lot.
Before that Diggs play, he threw that ball. He scrambled and threw that ball, and Thielen oh my God, what a catch!
But
to even makes that Diggs play happen.
Right. Yeah, the thing with Keenum, though, is guys gravitated towards him because
they did. He was a leader.
Because he was a leader. And Kirk leads in his own way, which, I get. Some people are more quiet leaders, whatever, but
yeah,
people gravitated towards him. I'm not saying they would have done anything with him the next year because I think he would have regressed a little bit back to being a normal backup. But
I just didn't think he would have fit in the offense because DeFilippo was a timing, and Keenum wasn't about the timing. It was about moving around the pocket, getting loose a little bit, and making a play that way. So that kind of fit. I mean, with the year before, but with DeFilippo, it would have been a disaster. That was my viewpoint on it, and I like Keenum.
DeFilippo was a disaster too. So
yeah, I'm not saying he wasn't.
I'm not saying he would have been good, but again, Zimmer telling him he's got to do this.
Purple Punch, I agree with you on here, though. Hey, that's why I love Case Keenum. He gave us one of the best seasons that I can remember.
We got a history of that. We got a history of that. Favre, Moon, Keenum. Who was it? We had a couple other former
Colton said he's drunk.
Former big time quarterbacks that came in and got a winning season for us.
Thomas said whoever wants him back are fucking idiots. Yeah, I wouldn't want him back at this point. I'm with you, Thomas. I wouldn't take him back today.
Rap, you and I were talking the other day. We were kind of talking about how if I could have done it over again, I would have probably re-signed Teddy and I would have probably re-signed Keenum to be the backup.
Right.
To be the backup.
Yeah. We got $18 million somewhere else. So how would we have an $18 million backup?
He did?
Yeah, he went to Denver for $18 million.
Yeah,
he did go to Denver. He did go to Denver and get paid. But
we wouldn't have had that. Never mind.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had that. But I think
and we didn't want to pay him that. That was the goal. That's what we were told.
I did agree with that, but I do think Teddy would have been worth if they could have come up with some sort of a prove it type of a deal.
We had Slaughter.
Yeah, right. That's right. Just start Slaughter.
We took a step back. We took a step back with Kirk the first year, and it pissed a lot of fans off. Because, it was like,
Like
spent all this money, and Zimmer didn't want him. Zimmer was like, "Yo, you can't win by spending that much money on a quarterback like Kirk Cousins." And
I don't know if you can find the picture wrap of that press conference, the introductory press conference, but if you look at Zimmer in that photo, he looked so pissed.
Yeah, he was mad.
He looked so pissed in that photo.
He did not.
This
like
guy is
going
to be the reason we don't win many games.
And I'm not going to start Diggs. I'm not even going to dress him. I'm not going to play Thielen until he's year 3. I'm not going to play Irv Smith Jr. over Rudolph. I'm not going to play Justin Jefferson at starter. I mean, I'm not going to put a whole lot of weight in his decision making on personnel. He lucked into those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
could you imagine Thielen not making
especially
the NFL?
Offensively?
Think about that. Thielen was, he didn't have to be put on the practice squad that first year. He didn't have to be put on that 53 the second year. Diggs got hurt, and then he ended up having to play his third year, and he balled out.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna lie. You know what? You know the best part of it all, though. No, I can't find it, Carson. I ain't gonna lie. It's not under image. It's fine though. But you know the best thing about all of this that we're talking.
See if I can get it for you.
Is tomorrow. Tomorrow is game 1. We're gonna be able to put all this to rest because look, the thing is this: if Kirk Cousins, it's simple as this. If Kirk Cousins, if we don't go to the playoff, I don't care. You can blame the defense. You can blame the coach. It doesn't matter. He will no longer be a Minnesota Viking. We will go draft our guy, and he will be done with. And I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. That's a fact. Like if we go 8-8 and we don't make the playoffs, Kirk Cousins' era is at its end. I can guarantee you that. So the ones who do love him and want him, you better fall out of love depending on how the season goes.
9 or 8,
I think,
or 8-9.
Yeah, I think that he's gonna be excellent this year, and I believe that, bro. Every time I talk about him, I'm talking about past tense. When I say like you're not gonna win because of him, it's all about what I've known from watching him play. This year, starting tomorrow, it's a whole new vibe. I'm on a whole new vibe. I'm gonna support him, but he definitely has to show me and get over that hump this year, and I think he will because of coaching, because of the system. I just think he's gonna be good this year. So to Eva the Hope, I know you've been kind of down on Kurt, man, during the chat. You've been a little down on him, but just have some faith in him this season because he is a good quarterback. He can make mostly every throw on the field. He really can. You know what I mean?
100%.
He can make every throw.
Said that too. He can.
E-ball.
So he can throw the rock. You feel me? Only thing is he just tends to get put in his shell if he gets pressure on him. And that's why the offensive line is very important for Kirk Cousins too. Because if he starts getting hit, then he will go into a shell. He will. He's that type of. That's his personality. That's just his personality.
He took the 6th least sacks in the league last year.
He don't like taking sacks though. But if he starts getting hit early and often, then he will have a worse game than he should. That's all. But it should be good. That's why I think Garrett Bradbury should have been a priority, man. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been calling JC Treader, man. Like, man, look here, dog. What we got to do? Like, what do we have to do to make this happen?
Stupid NFL politics, man.
Telling you, what do we have to do to make this happen? Because that would change so much, bro, with that move.
Just retire from the NFLPA, please.
Yeah. Hey,
he doesn't want to, and I understand why, because he wants it to be fair for future players. I get it.
Yeah. Hey, purple punch. Exactly. When Kurt can get rid of the ball, good things happen. Listen, if he has a line, man, Kurt will look like Tom Brady, bro. He dead ass. Like, he'll sit back there and just throw darts all game. He really will. He's accurate as a motherfucker. He really is. You know what I mean? It's just, it's just like when the pressure's on where it's like, all right, Kurt, we need this touchdown now. He did have some good fourth quarter drives, put us in position to win. But more times than none, he'll fold. More times than none, he'll fold.
Hope. If we don't go 17-0, Kirk is the 33rd best QB in the league.
To Eva the Hope, you just a little harsh.
Okay, let's slow that down a little bit.
God damn. I mean, I ain't the biggest fan of Kirk, but God damn.
Okay, it was a little tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, he gonna be turning up though, man. Tomorrow, hey, look, to Eva the Hope. I don't make me go back to your prediction when we first started the chat. Now, I thought you were saying he's gonna have 3 touchdowns tomorrow and 300 yards. All right, now come on now. We're gonna check the stats.
Yeah, but Colton, even if Treader has, a little bit slower knees, don't you think that he's better than Garrett Bradbury still, man?
Oh yeah, for
Come
sure.
on.
Come
Come on.
man. Well, according to Dave, Dave not only makes Kirk Cousins sound like the best quarterback in the NFL, Dave also makes Garrett Bradbury sound like the best center in the NFL as well.
hey,
have the best center quarterback combo ever.
To be fair to Dave's point here, I went and looked at the PFF
Oh yeah, his
grades.
stats were facts.
The PFF grades from last year, he only allowed 2 sacks last year.
I thought it said 4 on whatever thing I was looking at. That's weird.
And maybe they graded him differently, but 5 sacks from Christian Darrisaw. So he actually
struggled early.
Oh, what the hell happened?
Obviously, you're gonna get more sacks.
1 sack apiece from Brian O'Neill.
I don't know what happened.
1 sack apiece from Brian O'Neill for Cleveland.
I didn't want to. Hey, my stream program said, man, quit talking about Garrett fucking Bradbury, man.
Hey, that's
we're gonna go until midnight, man.
Nah, we're about to get off though, man.
No,
we're actually about to get off because I gotta.
We're talking about.
Man, I still gotta go wash my ass, all type of shit, man. I got off from work and just jumped right up on this thing, man. I gotta wash my ass, bro. I gotta get ready for tomorrow.
Well, we can't smell you, so there's no harm, no foul, man.
Yeah, I know that, man. But you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm old soul, bro. Dave be flighting all night. Like Dave be up till like 4 in the morning. I'm the type. I'm in bed by like 11.
You're at 36, man. 36.
Hey, word, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody that been showing Carson love tonight, man. Going and subbing, man. That's what I like to see, man. I love when we on my channel.
Thank you.
And people go and people go and subscribe to the guests, man. You know, that's a fact.
I'm an eternal guest here, Minnesota Sports Talk. If you haven't subbed, Minnesota Sports
36.
Talk.
36
Let's go,
subscribers
Carson.
now.
Let's go.
I got the contest going.
Hey, you know, I am so glad.
Got the contest going. It's still going. Game time.
Go ahead, Carson.
Yeah, that's right. I've commented on a couple of yours. So.
Yeah, well, you can go back and comment on all you want. Either entries, no matter what video you put them on.
Hello.
Yeah, SKOL. James went back all the way to my first video and started subbing.
You know what, Dave? It'd be really cool to use that $50 for one of those Vikings sweatshirts.
It's up to 60 now.
The new Unreal, whatever those things. Oh, those are so dope.
Those things are fire.
Those are so dope.
Fire.
But
probably can't afford it.
I do want to give you guys a shout out because I'm glad I found you guys because you're helping out. We're all helping each other. And like you said, Purple Gang, we're all.
Someone just subbed to me. Thank you guys. You got me to 634. I was 632 when I started this thing. So thank you guys. I love you.
Hey, Colton, man, I gotta keep it 100, man. You know, I gotta tell the facts, man. Motherfucker gotta wash his ass, man. You know, I've been at work all damn day. You know, I gotta scrub that ass crack, man. You know, that shit gets sweaty down there, man, when you be out all day, man. You know. Your girl can't eat your bunkie. You know what? We're not gonna get into all this right here on this stream, man. Let's cut the stream. Boy. Let's cut the stream. Nah, hey, but nah, man. Hey, everybody. All right, before we go, let me just say this. Everybody, get hyped for tomorrow. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all sending out good vibes. Too Evil to Hope.
It'll be a long way
for Kirk Cousins tomorrow. All right, don't go into tomorrow with the negative energy on Kirk, man. He need all the good vibes. We play a part in this shit. You hear me? So, hey, y'all, make sure y'all tap in with us tomorrow. I'm sure Carson gonna do a video. I'm sure Dave,
I got a video every hour on the hour tomorrow. Every hour on the hour, starting at 8 o'clock Central.
So tomorrow's big, man. Stay tuned. It's coming, bro. It's coming. All right, we gonna get the dub.
It's Shelsky Palooza.
SKOL, baby.
Diva Palooza.
SKOL.
Diva Palooza tomorrow.
All right, holla at your boys.